upside down in the in-between. Don't tell me I'm the only one who sees it coming. I'm the only one who sees it coming. I've been ignoring something, riding round my train of thought, and I can't tell if this fever's breaking. My head's too sick to stop it. Tell me that I don't have to be afraid to feel it. Helps me to find a way to hold on through the light, to find relief while I'm upside down in the in-between. I feel something in the wind, like it's closer than my skin, but I'm the only one who sees it coming. I'm trying to take you to the other side of my mind, my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm trying to take you to the other side of my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm the only one who sees it coming. I'm the only one who sees it coming. I'm the only one who sees it coming.
I suppose we should get going.
Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1.
Well, I guess we should get going. Get started. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hi. Hey, hi. Hi, hey.
Welcome to it.
It's Wednesday.
That's right.
Is it?
It's Wednesday.
Oh, it is Wednesday.
Wednesday, my dudes. Good
Yes.
morning, everybody. Oh. Welcome to it, April 3rd. Dex, Steve-O, you the Starmy. Thank you so much hanging out with us. A lot of people joining us on the YouTube channel, Star 88 FM on YouTube.
Okay.
Go there, watch the show. You can hang out, you can chime in, chat it up. Matthew, Mark, Andres, Earl, Jinkin, Carl, Casey. Lots of people joining us. Good morning, you early birds out there.
That was a lot of people. You know what we need to do? Update our pricing for streaming.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I just think we need to do that.
Yeah.
As I'm looking out at all of the streaming services that are bumping up their pricing, you know, I just don't think we charge enough for such a high quality show
Absolutely.
as this.
Yes.
You
Yes, I know.
I'm sure the Starmy would agree.
Everybody else is doing it.
$3 a month is not bad,
Yeah,
and we really need to increase that.
I agree. Meow, meow, go ahead, Starmy. Go ahead, it's your show. Your show. Oh, man. Big show today.
Yeah.
A lot to talk about. I know we talked a lot about the Avengers yesterday and stuff, but I know this is this is definitely worth talking about. I don't know if you saw this, but a lot of people bought tickets yesterday. These pre-sale tickets for Avengers Endgame, and bunch of people trying to hawk them on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think what? I don't know, $50? No, 100. No, there's one guy. He's trying to sell a pair of tickets in New York City for almost 10 grand.
Yeah. This is real, guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have. We live in America, so there's a lot of riches out there, and I'm sure there's somebody that would buy it. You know.
Yeah.
Several people trying to sell them for $500 a ticket. A few trying to get $900. One seller looking for $1,000. Lowest price someone's offering was $30. And yeah, so the average U.S. ticket price was $9.11.
$9? Yeah, right.
That's the average. Not
Dude,
here.
I was gonna say it was more like $100 for my family.
Oh my gosh.
Good thing I got that second job so we could go see Avengers once.
Family of 5.
Yeah.
Plus you gotta get the snacks. You gotta get the Coca-Cola. You gotta get the popcorn. Do you tell your kids not to drink anything? Do you get the soda? Because I feel like when you have kids, you don't get the soda.
No, we don't get anything. I don't ever get snacks at the movie theater. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can hold it because I think it's probably not good for me but just working at radio for so long, I've kind of learned to hold it. And so I usually get a soda, but hey man, if you drink, you go to the bathroom by yourself. That used to drive me nuts when the kids weren't old enough. Mm-hmm. He was like, oh, you gotta take them to the bathroom, really?
Yeah, no.
Then I get so worried, even when they're about 12 or 13, if they went by themselves, I'd be like sitting there, oh my gosh, what if they get kidnapped in the bathroom?
Yeah.
I better go. But yeah, don't drink. This, especially with Endgame, because it's over 3 hours?
3 hours, 2 minutes.
Oh gosh.
If we do this, we'd be going in short-handed.
That's right.
Yeah, you mean because he killed all our friends?
Mm-hmm.
We owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
You better.
It's not about how much we lost. It's about how much we have left.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I'm just letting everybody know now. Yesterday, I got into like a tiff, if you will, at Astro Zombies.
A nerd fight?
Yeah, nerd fight. With a 15-year-old.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Contrary to the rumors going around, there will not be an intermission.
Intermission.
Don't drink Coca-Cola.
Get out of here with an intermission.
No, seriously, there were people arguing with me yesterday. No. I heard, guys, there's going to be an intermission. Like they did with Lord of the Rings. And I said, guys, there's not an intermission. There's not. There's just not. You're going to have to hold it like a grown-up. Nerd. 3 hours and 2 minutes is not bad.
Nerd alert.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
The Russo brothers actually joked about it. They said that they talked about it in the production room because they wanted the right story to be told.
Right.
At this time, though, there are not plans for an intermission. They've screened the movie 4 times for audiences, and in the first 3 screenings, not a single person got up to go to the bathroom.
Well, yeah, Jared brings up a good point. We always forget about the trailers. It's usually anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes of trailers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Gosh. And you think we'll get a Star Wars trailer before Avengers?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Think about it. Right?
Yeah.
Episode 9? Maybe?
Huh.
Haven't heard anything about it yet.
Yeah.
It's coming out this year.
Really? Jeez, I haven't heard anything. I totally forgot about Star Wars.
Exactly.
Which one is this? Is this the
Episode 9? This is the finale of the
This is it?
Yeah.
With our boy Adam Driver?
Yo, dude, I love Adam Driver.
I
love him so much.
I need to go back and watch the last Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean,
I
granted,
forgot what happened.
It's like 8 months away, December 20th. It might be too early for a trailer.
Oh yeah, I remember now. That's when Luke did his fancy little, like, oh, I'm here, but no, I'm not. I'm dead.
Yeah,
that was cool. That fight was awesome.
Yeah.
Kim Goodbody.
Did you see the announcement yesterday?
There was another announcement
with Avengers, and if you're really hardcore, they're doing 1 screening. 1. And Teo sent me a text yesterday saying, man, if we still lived in the same city, we'd be doing this, right? AMC movie theaters announced the 22 Marvel movie marathon.
No way.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, could you do that?
So they keep rolling?
Yeah.
How many days would it take?
59 hours.
59 hours. There's 48 hours.
It is a
2 days.
59-hour marathon.
Man, that's almost 3 days.
So,
Oof.
so they're doing this at the Alamo Draft House.
Jeez.
So they're hosting a marathon of every Marvel Cinematic Universe film ever made.
Wow.
They kick off with Iron Man all the way to Captain Marvel.
That's
Of
cool.
course, it ends with Avengers Endgame. So the total running time is 59 hours and 7 minutes.
Huh. I remember when they did that with 24. They had a 24 marathon where it was a contest. It was who was the biggest 24 fan, and you couldn't leave the theater. And it was last one standing. And I think one person did it.
59 hours. Here's why that's the worst. Because we're all amped for Avengers Endgame, clearly. Yesterday, ticket sales, they crashed every ticket website. Like Teo, Teo's one of those like AMC whatever they're called, right? Like one of those movie member people that
like
gets
a club
like
member?
Yeah, like a club member. He tried their website and the app and finally had to drive down to the movie theater. He said it was like old school standing in line for a concert.
Oh, wow.
There was
That's
like
cool.
a crazy line to get tickets because every website crashed.
Wow.
But he finally got tickets.
Huh.
So everybody's really stoked to see Endgame. So could you imagine sitting through 56 hours of movies just to get to the one movie you really wanted to see?
Right.
And how exhausted you would be?
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to enjoy it.
I was the guy that walked out of the midnight showings of movies going, "Oh, that movie was stupid. Oh, I hated that movie." And then I watched it on a sufficient amount of sleep and was like, that movie was actually really fantastic.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm the same
Yeah,
way.
I was a grump.
I should
was
never
tired.
go watch a movie grumpy or tired.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I hear you.
Paul says, who sees an AMC lawsuit coming? 59 hours in a movie theater. You know some shenanigans are happening.
So you can actually you can get tickets to go do that right now? Is that something that
Let's see. I don't even want to know actually how much that is going to cost.
Yeah, I wonder how many people actually are going to do it.
Yeah. 59 hours, 7 minutes.
Or
guys.
how many people will just do that, but then they'll leave, go home, go to bed.
Yeah, maybe see the ones you want.
Yeah, and then come back, check in.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But I mean, is it worth it?
I don't know. Let me work it.
Okay. Yeah, they're not doing it in Albuquerque, guys. I apologize.
Okay.
But we have an AMC theater.
Yeah, probably not enough people to make it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, how many
That's fine.
people would actually do it?
No.
You know. Oh, well, good morning. You guys can hang out with us. Give us a call if you'd like. 505-338-3700. You can also text into the show. What's the live line number?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483.
Shoot us a text. Don't text and drive.
It's already sold out in New York.
Wow. See,
So
that makes sense. In New
people
York.
are insane. That is, okay. 2,872 minutes of Marvel movies.
Oof.
I'll say that again.
Wow.
The runtime
What?
is 2,872 minutes, and it's completely sold out already in both cities I've tried.
Brody, would you do it?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew he would.
Oh, Brody.
Which one would you drink?
You missed that conversation yesterday. Which Avenger would you drink if you could take on their powers?
Which one would you drink?
I will tell you right now, probably my favorite 20 minutes with Brody ever.
Yeah, I didn't notice this when he when we called him at first, but this is what he said when we called him.
Hello, Dexter Steve-O.
He called you Steve-O. I didn't even realize.
You didn't even notice
I
that.
didn't- it didn't hit me.
Steve-O. Hello, Dex and Steve-O.
I miss
I'm
so
like,
much sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, if I go back and I'm putting together best of, I'll
Yeah.
listen and go, because a lot of times I'm focused on like finding the right, hot button or drop to play.
Yeah.
And I'm focused on, okay, what do we got coming up next? So I missed some stuff. And that just flew right by me.
Yeah.
He called you Steve-O.
He did call
He's so
me
funny.
Steve-O.
I guess it would be weird if you said, hello, Dex and Daddy.
Right.
Hello, Dex and Steve-O.
What a silly goose.
He's 6.
What a cutie patootie.
Gosh, he's the best.
He is.
Nah.
Yep. Big show today. Huge.
Yep.
We got some stuff. I got some stuff on The Flash. He got in trouble on an airplane.
Oh, really?
Also, Spider-Man. Apparently, you can't trust him with the Avengers script.
Oh. Yeah. Tom Holland is the worst, by the way, actually. So if you follow Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man, he really is the king of spoilers. Like, he's terrible at it. He actually spoils things.
Yeah, apparently, director Joe Russo says Tom Holland wasn't even given a full script because they don't trust him.
Yeah,
Quote,
dude.
Tom gets his lines, and that's it. He doesn't even know who he's acting opposite of. We'll just we'll use like very vague terms to describe to him what is happening in the scene because he has a very difficult time keeping his mouth shut.
That's real. He got in trouble with Marvel multiple times for spoiling things because
Some
he'll
people
just be
just can't.
talking
Yeah.
and get excited and then like blurt something out. And it's like, dang it, dude, you just ruined that for me.
Some people just can't.
Yeah.
They have to tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah. Love it. He's a kid. Let's be
Is
real.
he? I think he's like
a
30.
kid. Tom Holland's pretty young, actually. I think that's the way they got Tom Holland
Is
because
he
they
like
wanted.
20? I'm going to say 24.
He's 22, man.
Okay.
He's 22.
Well, okay. I mean, that's funny. He plays a kid in high school.
He does play.
So
in high
funny.
school. Yeah.
All right, let's take a break, guys. Good morning. Wednesday, my dudes. Live on YouTube at Star 88 FM. Hang out with us. Morning, Paul. How are you, brah? Mark? Dento? Thebes? Hello. We're live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios, and we'll be right back.
Pressure on singles is common. Skip Heitzig comments in this hotspot.
The pressure is from peers and from parents and from friends and from society and also from the church.
Hotspot. Listen to this solid thought from Skip.
The pressure is on those single adults. It's almost like, what's wrong with you?
Download the Connect with Skip Heitzig app on your mobile device.
We need to understand that one is a whole number. I like that. One is a whole number.
When you're single, you have flexibility.
You have greater freedom. You can move around and do whatever you want. You can follow the Lord's call to any country in the world, any activity at any time.
Get more teachings from Skip at connectwithskip.com.
Since you're single, why not throw yourself wholeheartedly into the plan of God for your life? There may never be another time in your life where you have the freedom to serve the Lord like you do now as a single person.
Hotspot.
Pastor Jack Graham and a Star 88 Supernova.
We don't want to be seen as an extremist. So often we settle for something less than maxing out for Christ. Radical Christian living, maximum commitment, is really the normal Christian life. This is the way the Christian life should be lived. Anything else is abnormal. An old preacher by the name of Vance Havner used to say that most Christians are living so abnormally that if they lived normally, it would seem abnormal. You know what he's saying? I mean, if we really got on the Christian life as Jesus has called us to max out for him, as the Word of God tells us, that God is looking, he's looking over all the earth, and he's looking for people.
Catch Pastor Jack Graham, PowerPoint, broadcast weekdays at 10:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT.
Had you on my mind, I had a little time, I know we kinda overdue. Turning back the pages to our younger days, yeah, I could still imagine you. Booming like the thunder, chasing life with wonder, a fire that could light a room. Bottom We all broken people, the only road to found is lost. Oversimplifying, ain't no shame in trying. Passion never counts the cost. Now you won't take my phone calls, you won't text me back at all. I just wanna see you, I can't stand to see you go. Yesterday I missed you, yesterday I played your song. I'm oversimplifying, life cuts so deep. Try and remember you're not alone. We've all been there. Scars come and live in you. You're not alone. We've all been there. Oh, so lift your head, lift your head, lift your head to where your help comes from. Yeah, you're not alone. We've all been there. Scars come and live in you. Doesn't matter who you are, this world gon' leave some battle scars. It doesn't matter who you are, this world gon' leave some battle scars. You're not alone, we've all been there. Scars come with living you. You're not alone, you're not alone. So lift your head. Doesn't matter who you are, this world gon' leave some battle scars.
Toby Mac, Scars on Star 88, 628.
High today of 65 degrees.
Good morning! Wake up! It's the Morning Invasion.
Good morning. Guys, I finally went for a run yesterday. Nice. I was so nervous. So nervous about going for a run because remember, I was like a week ago, I threw it out there saying that I haven't been running because of the allergies. And then a lot of people chimed in and said, no, you should go for a run. It'll help you.
Yeah.
And then other people were like, well, that's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. But I just had enough because it's starting to get warm and I haven't ran in a few weeks. And I could totally tell I'm like slipping into that, like, I'm tired, sluggish, depressed mode. So I got up and said, I'm doing this thing. And I ran almost 7 miles yesterday. And I feel okay. I feel like I feel like the inside of my body is just, full of pollen. But I'm fine.
Yeah.
Can't believe the mucus, though, that was coming out of me. Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
It was gross.
Yeah, gross.
But it was a beautiful afternoon, man. I think it almost hit 70 degrees. So, is the pollen count high today again?
I could take a look for you.
I'm sure it's going to be the same.
All right, my friends. Today it's going to be cloudy. Currently 53 degrees with a high all the way up to 65 if the sun should stay this way. Local pollen alert if we're checking the allergy tracker. Grass pollen is pretty low. There's no ragweed pollen because welcome to New Mexico. However, the tree pollen is still very high.
See,
how high? It is scratch your eyes out high. So,
wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Well, that's right, I would. Taking a look at the daily outlook for breathing conditions, though, it's good. All signs pointing to good. However, it's going to dip down to fair over the weekend as breathing's going to suck.
All right.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. The great old days.
All right, everybody. Back to you, Joseph.
Thank you, Steve. All right, well, it is what it is, guys.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And we just saw this story on KRQE.
Oh, man, I don't want to talk about
Steve-O's
Dude,
nightmare of a mountain lion showing up in his backyard. Yeah, there's a video. You should check it out on KRQE of a woman who shared a video of a mountain lion just hanging out, checking things out. And this is a big mountain lion, too. Now, here in the article, it says mountain lions are rarely seen, which, yeah, they're rarely seen because they're like ninjas that hunt at night. But a lot of people will say, a lot of experts will say that a mountain lion's diet mainly consists of like dogs, like small dogs, rabbits. They'll jump into people's backyards and they'll eat your dog. Don't leave your dog in the backyard. It's crazy. People do that. I don't get it. You know, put them in a crate in your house. It's insane. But yeah, they're everywhere, man.
Dude, that video is awful.
What a big mountain
for
lion.
people like me who,
Gotta be careful, guys.
Yeah.
Don't back down. You go at that mountain lion. You scream. You yell. Don't ever run from one. They'll chase you down and eat your face off, Steve-O.
Yeah.
Good morning, YouTube. You can hang out with us. We're live. Hey, don't forget, Friday, we have the Karate Hottie, Michelle Watterson, joining us in studio. She's going to come and hang out with us, talk about her big win this past weekend and what the future holds for Michelle Watterson. She's such a... I saw a video of her. She put... Some lady in a class put a bottle of water on top of her head, and the Karate Hottie kicked it off it.
No way.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Do you think she'd be able to do that on Friday?
Yeah, you want to sign up for that?
I will totally do that. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah. Man, that spinning back kick that she has is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. If she would have landed that thing, lights out. I can't believe how fast it is. She's straight up ninja. Yeah. Are ninjas real? I mean, I think they used to be. Are they still real? Are there like ninjas out there that go out and are ninjas always bad?
I mean,
because they always portray ninjas as being bad, right? Are there good ninjas and bad ninjas? Because, you know, there's Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. And Storm Shadow's the bad guy, and Snake Eyes is the good guy.
Or is he just misunderstood?
He could be misunderstood.
Because they're basically like brothers.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
And one just got the better hand, you know?
Exactly.
And so the other one's like, you got all the good toys. And then, you know, he became Storm Shadow.
Yeah, some people just can't get over it.
Yeah.
You know? They can't move on from things.
And they can't. And then they become evil ninja assassins.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking... Why can't I hold a grudge? Like, why can't I just continue to be mad at somebody?
I mean, that's a good trait to have.
That's what I said to myself. I go, you know, I'm glad that I'm like that, but I'll get mad and I'll just be, never going to talk to that person again. And then all of a sudden the next day, I'm over it. And
you don't like confrontation.
Well, I don't like confrontation, but the next day I'm like wanting to go and apologize.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes a lot of convincing to get myself mad again. I'll be like, I got to think about this for a second. I want to be mad. I want to be mad. And then I'm like, but I'm not mad anymore. I'm over it.
I'm the same way.
Yeah?
Yeah. So last night, Luke had a baseball game, and we were playing a team. And said team was totally cheating.
Gosh, there's a lot of cheaters in your league.
And I'm friends with some of the dads on the other team. And so what it is I'm going to call it cheating, quote unquote. They have a squad. They're playing certain players. Some of those players aren't on their roster.
Okay.
That's because they play on the other team, the 14U team or 13U, right? So probably shouldn't play 14-year-olds because, I don't know, unfair advantage, right? So they smoke us because using players that they shouldn't be using. Our coach went out there and said, hey, these guys aren't on their roster.
That's so lame.
They're like going to websites and they're like, oh, he's wearing the wrong jersey. No, that's this kid. Like, seriously, it was super sketch, man. And I have some friends that are dads on that team who are like, yeah, you know, like.
Right.
And I was so livid that I knew that if I saw them, I wouldn't be able to like be like,
Yeah.
sup, bro?
Hey,
I'd
bruh.
just like give in and be like, hey, yeah, good to see you. Yeah, good game. So I just grabbed my bag and just started walking to the car because I'm like, no, I want to be mad.
I know, right?
And if I see them, I'm going to pretend to be mad, but then I'm going to just give in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a dumb. So I refuse to say goodnight to you, sir.
They know that I'm mad too. I just know it.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, my body language.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you. Because it was irritating and it gave my kid a bad night, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't talk to you.
Exactly.
I'll end up giving in and being nice, and I don't want to be nice right now.
You don't deserve my niceness right now.
So that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
If you want to keep holding the grudge, just never speak to them again.
I know.
You can't ever be in the same room with them again. Ever.
I know. Oh, thank you for holding.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's funny.
Real life, man.
No, I
Real
mean,
life.
that's
I really did that last night.
Do you think, now I'm not saying that all guys are like this, but do you think that's kind of a common trait when it comes to some men? I don't know. I wouldn't say most, but I don't know. Most of the guys that I know, we kind of, we'll get mad and then we get over it easy.
Yeah.
Ladies, on the other hand, woo-wee, they like to hold on to that.
You know who,
Use that card in the future.
You know who helped them?
Men?
Wilson Phillips.
Hold on.
For one more day. Yeah. That's what that song's really about.
Really?
It's about how females can actually just hold on to that grudge. And so they're just thinking about, hold on for one more day. And they continue to hold that grudge.
Someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
What's the next line?
Tell them, baby, I ain't got nothing gonna make you cry.
Don't you know? Don't you know? Things will change. Things will go your way.
See?
If you hold on.
So you just gotta hold on to that grudge.
For one more day. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
See, Paul says that's when you go and give them a good game handshake and accidentally crush their hand. Yeah. No, because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, I can't say good game because I know me. I'm a pushover. And I just be like, yeah, how's the family? You guys doing good? That's good. Good to see you. And then walk away. Cheaters! Ah! Hate them!
Oh.
What are you teaching your boys?
Right?
It's like hustle. Work kind of hard.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work out, use people illegally. What?
Cobra Kai. Which, man alive, I'm so ready for season 2. Try Cobra Kai. Let's take a quick break. Oh, good morning. Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling, Star 88 Studios. We'll do some news when we come back. All right? All right. Hang out with us.
Ben Corson considers fear with a Star 88 PowerPoint.
Am I going to put feet to my faith in Father? Because Jesus had just got done teaching, turn the other cheek. But when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, was he going to turn the other cheek when they turned his back to hamburger meat with a cat o' nine tails? When they drove stakes through his wrists, when they put nails in his feet, when they put the crown of thorns on his head, when they pierced his side with the spear, when his heart exploded and outpoured water and blood, was he then going to return violence with violence and call down legions of angels to avenge himself on the Romans and the Jews? Or was he going to turn the other cheek? And Jesus, as the ultimate hero, said, I'm not going to conquer the earth by bathing the world in the blood of my enemies. I'm going to conquer the earth by bathing my enemies in the world with my own blood. And I'm going to expose the myth of redemptive violence. I'm going to turn the other cheek. I'm going to show that God is love. I'm going to say, Father, forgive those who are crucifying me. And he faced his fear and conquered death.
That's Ben Corson, a PowerPoint on Star 88.
to divorce. Yeah, lonely holidays, child. All I see is tears when it rains down. I can't even let it satisfy. Driving around the city, satellite. Married till I die, till I die. Baby, hit the road side by side. Running on the sideline right now. This feel like a lifetime. I doubt losing all my patience somehow. Feeling the vibrations of you now. Tell me, are you sad or sad? When no one's left to wipe the tears off. I know you feel alone, but I'm right there with you. With you. Yeah, always there with you.
Gavi, with you, it's on Star 88, 643.
High today of 65.
What's going on in the news today?
A Chinese woman bluffed her way into Mar-a-Lago this past weekend as the president was playing golf at a nearby club.
President Trump is threatening again to close the border.
A border shutdown would have an immediate economic impact.
Security is more important to me than trade.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi advised former Vice President Joe Biden to keep his distance after two women accused him of touching them inappropriately.
Dozens of women accusing a hospital invasion of privacy.
Hidden motion-activated cameras at Sharp Grossmont Hospital recorded patients without their knowledge.
Police arrested the man they believe murdered rapper Nipsey Hussle.
Another fire at a Houston area chemical plant, the second in 2 weeks.
One person was killed, 2 others injured.
Boeing has now revealed they will need far more time than expected to install that software fix on its 737 MAX jet.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. Yeah, hump day. Gotta get through it today, guys. Gotta get through it. You guys can call in 505. Oh, excuse me. Whoa.
Okay.
Sorry, all that pollen coming up. 505-338-3700.
Mm-hmm.
You can text in as well. What's the live line number?
505-585-LIVE. It's 505-585-5483.
Yeah, everybody. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Come here, little guy. Come here. No. It's fine. Oh.
Yeah.
So we just talked about this video a lady here in Albuquerque sent into KRQE of a mountain lion on her camera. A big mountain lion that just kind of was hanging out, just snooping around her yard. And then Steve found another mountain lion story. I know you love talking about this.
I hate mountain lions. Like, this isn't a joke.
Why is this a fear of yours?
Because it's possible. Well, it's real.
Well,
it's like no fear of vampires over here. Werewolves, somewhat.
Yeah?
You never know. Mountain lions, most assuredly.
Yeah?
I hate them.
Okay.
I really do. I don't know. There's too many stories. And people are like, it's so rare. Not in New Mexico. We just saw a video of a grown, full mountain lion cat in someone's backyard.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Well, they are pretty rare as far as when they're adult mountain lions.
Yeah.
They usually don't attack humans. It happens, but it's usually it's usually the baby ones. It's usually the young mountain lions that attack because they're not smart.
Imagine this one. Oh my gosh. I'm like, why are these stories happening? You know what it is? It's because everybody's listening. You know, like when you and I talk about certain things and then we jump on Instagram and all of a sudden there's like an ad for what we just talked about.
Yeah.
You mentioned a mountain lion and all of a sudden, main page for me on my news feed.
Wow.
Mountain lion story. Chelsea Lockhart. She was doing household chores on Friday afternoon when she heard her son Zachary in the backyard making a ruckus.
Little brat.
something outside their home in Lake Kawachawanakan, Vancouver Island.
Ooh, beautiful.
Lake Kawanakachakan.
Kananawanawachichan.
Lake Chawachama.
Kachawachananana.
She rushed to the backyard to look for her son, who she could hear yelling. And when she turned the corner of the house, she says, quote, I ran downstairs. I ran towards my son's voice. I turned the corner and saw this animal on my child.
Oh my gosh.
He was on the ground and the mountain lion was attached to his arm.
Oh, man.
Her son is 7 years old, so think Brody's size.
Wow.
And a giant mountain lion attached to the arm of her child, hovering on top of said child.
Brody, could you take down that mountain lion?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he could. I'll tell you what would happen. I may have this little, fear of mountain lions. I hear Brody, scuffling outside, and I go around the corner, and I see a mountain lion attached to my son. Only 2 people are surviving that day. Brody and myself.
Yeah.
Because I would murder said mountain lion.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this mom, Chelsea Lockhart, is my new superhero! Oh! She says, I don't know where I gained the strength from, but instantaneously, she had mom instinct. Quote, I just leapt on it and I tried to pry its mouth open. She fish hooked the cougar.
Yes.
By the mouth.
Yes.
And, quote, I just looked at him and I thought, oh my God, my kid could die right before my eyes. All you think is, what can you do? What can you do in your own physical strength? And so she jumps on this mountain lion, and get this. She said, I knew that in my own power and my own strength, I wasn't going to be able to pry its mouth open. So I immediately started praying in tongues.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
She said, I'm just crying out to the Lord. 3 sentences deep, she ripped the mountain lion's mouth
like
open.
Samson. Yeah.
It dropped her son, and it freaked out and took off into the woods. Her son is expected to make a full recovery. He was, resting up at grandma's house on Monday, but he had a gash on his head and cuts to his neck and his arms. But other than that, he's going to be okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
He had quite a few stitches.
See, kid playing in the backyard. Well, I'm in Vancouver, out in the wilderness, man. You got to be careful.
If mountain lion gets a hold of Brody, I would, the rest of the story would be mountain lion tried to run away, grabbed it by its tail, and murdered it.
Yeah, right.
I don't, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good thing she didn't kill that mountain lion, because she would have gotten bullied for the rest of her life from trolls.
Heck no, bro.
It's like the that hiker that was out and he killed it was an infant mountain lion, and he killed that thing, and people are just tearing
Roasting
him up,
Yeah.
man.
It's because people are stupid.
They are dumb.
Yeah, I guess Vancouver Island has had several cougar attacks over the past few years. So, never going there.
Yeah,
Forget you,
It's
Canada.
usually with the younger mountain lions. They're the ones who usually are attacking.
They said this one was a juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you look at the footage and I'm like, yeah, man, that mountain lion right there.
Gosh, man. I can't even imagine seeing your kid like that.
Nope.
Hey, go ahead.
Morning. Morning, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh,
hey,
hi.
Hey.
Hi, Matt.
Welcome to the show.
We were just
Gentry.
texting each other.
Yeah, we were. Hey, I was going to call in regarding an animal story, but then I was like, it's kind of morbid. Maybe I shouldn't bring everyone down. So I'll wait till you're talking more morbid, and I'll call in.
Oh.
What?
I mean,
what's it about? Did it happen to you?
It's about an animal killing. It's about an animal that killed a wife and a newborn baby in Canada. A bear attacked and mauled a mother and a newborn baby outside of their mountain cabin.
Jeez. See, I don't know if I believe him is the thing. I think you know how he is. Shock value. That's what he goes for. It's not true. There's no way. Oh my gosh. That guy. That guy right there, Matt Gentry. He used to be right here on this station with
Oh my
Steve-O.
gosh.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
It's
it is
from
true.
like a year ago.
Oh, yeah. Why bring up that story? And it's killed by a grizzly bear. Both of them were killed by a grizzly bear. It's
Why?
terrible. Oh.
Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, guess what? Canada.
Yep,
Never again.
Canada.
Dude, never. Ever.
So
in a remote
much
cabin in
danger
Canada.
In Canada.
Like
Telling
a year ago. No, I only want to tell the good stories where the mom freaks out and starts speaking in tongues and then turns into Samson and rips the jawbone off of said mountain lion.
By the power of the Lord.
I thought you were going to say Grace.
I was going to, and then I'm like, well, clearly she was calling for help from the Lord.
She was.
Not Grayskull.
Dude, could you imagine? That's, yeah.
No, I can't. Mom, she used to let me play out in the wilderness from the time I was Brody's age. And
Man.
I can't even, still I can't, I don't understand.
Dude, officials from the British Columbia Conservation Office said they found 2 cougars, both juvenile males, about 20 yards away from the family's home. Jeez. And so they're like, well, we don't know which one attacked the boy.
Oh, they put both of them down? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
They were both hungry and looking for food. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wonder at what age a mountain lion, like a mom, says, all right, go ahead, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Like, when do they part?
I don't know. It's a good question.
You know, when is it time for them to go out and survive on their own?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know. Sometimes I miss being in the wilderness, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, I don't think so, man. I remember I used to have the worst nightmares of grizzly bear attacks.
Oh, see? Well, that's where you're from. See, Alicia lived up in the East Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I'll always remember we had recess canceled when I was in elementary school because there was a mountain lion laying on the playground equipment. Nope.
Just chilling.
See?
Just hanging
See?
out, waiting for food, waiting for a snack. Saw those kids playing, and you're like, I'm just going to hang out here and wait for them to come to me. That's crazy.
Yep. Walter just gave me my new dog breed that I'm going to go purchase.
Yeah?
Yeah. Doggo Argentino. Look at that dog.
Are they mountain lion killers?
Yes. They're developed in Argentina primarily for the purpose of big game hunting. Okay, wait. Developed in Argentina? So they're like cybernetic dogs?
Yeah, created in a laboratory?
Created in a lab? With the intention of murdering large game? Yeah, that's what I want around my children.
They're genetically modified.
Yeah. Yeah, no problems here, guys. I got to go to Argentina.
Right?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I'm trying to think of there's another dog breed too. They have the kind of brown stripe on the Ridgebacks.
Ah, yes.
I think they also are bred to hunt game like mountain lions and stuff like that.
The Rhodesian
Yes.
Ridgeback, of course.
Those are great dogs.
Why,
man.
yes.
Those are great dogs.
Developed in the Southern Africa region.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why, because in South Africa, it's like, hey, lions.
Yeah, lions. Yeah.
So
they're really tall, and they're really good with kids too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really good.
Okay.
And smart.
I just have to travel to South Africa to get one.
No, man. You can get them here.
Cool. I'm going
get
to
'em
get one and name it Shadow.
They're pretty expensive.
in honor of your show that you watch from South Africa.
I finished season 1, by
Yeah?
the way. Yeah.
Is there a Rhodanian Ridgeback in it?
No, there's not.
Oh. Rhodesian. Whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
The very first thing it says on their temperament is mischievous. I'm like, I don't know if I want that dog.
I don't know. I've known a couple people that have had them, and they're. I guess it just depends on how you train them, how they're brought up, but
yeah,
they're smart. They're good dogs.
Okay.
All right. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Coming up, the Flash got in trouble. We'll talk about it.
Which Flash?
What's his name? Barry Allen.
Yeah, but which one?
No, Gustafson. Is that what's his name?
No,
CW dude. What's that guy? What's that guy's name?
Grant Gustin.
Yeah. You know, Gustafson guy.
Gustafson is the fighter that lost to John Jones.
Oh, yeah. That's not the same person?
No.
Oh.
Could John Jones... That meant John Jones beat the Flash. Is that possible?
Yes,
I mean, I know he's like the best fighter in the world. But
that's very true.
The Flash?
Yep. All right, we're live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios, and we're live on YouTube at Star 88 FM. Go watch the show. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
A supernova on Star 88 with David Jeremiah.
Along with the new heaven and the new earth, there is a new city. The new city called the City of Jerusalem. You know that the longing for a future city goes way back to the book of Genesis. Did you know that? Back in the book of Genesis, there was a man by the name of Abraham, and you don't know this until you get to the book of Hebrews, but when you come to the book of Hebrews, you discover that Abraham, all the time he was wandering around, was looking for a city whose builder and maker is God. In the heart of the patriarch was the concept that someplace out there in the distant future, God had a special place that he had reserved for those who had put their faith in him. And Abraham went through his life looking for that city. Just about every man and woman of God has built within him the realization that God has something for us beyond this life.
Turning Point with David Jeremiah. Don't miss it on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 11 a.m. on 107.1 FM.
This is Ground Wire with Sean Dunn.
What is love? What does it look like? And how does it act? Although people all over the world are looking for love, very few people understand it. They can't define it, and because of that, they accept counterfeits. People today think that love can be discovered in words, yet many people lie about their affections. Others believe it can be revealed in gifts, yet expressions of guilt or manipulation instead of love. Still others think that it is a feeling. However, I don't agree with that either. If I only loved when I felt like it, I would not love often. Let me suggest that love is more than a feeling, an emotion, or an expression. Love is a commitment. When you love someone, you consider how your actions will affect them. You invest in that relationship and you exhibit faithfulness. Oh, and one more thing. True love is not selfish. It is giving, caring, and encouraging. True love doesn't tear down, it builds up. It doesn't take, but it gives. That is the reason that the Bible says that the greatest expression of love ever recorded was when Christ willingly died upon the cross in your place. That is the most intense demonstration of commitment and love, and he did it all for you.
For more, log on to groundwire.net. Groundwire.net.
This is Star 88 at 88.3 FM, KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and online at star88.fm.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot. Hey, why not? Yeah, coming in hot. Just like the fajita. I write what I live. My life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow. Just like the demeanor. I'm feeding my fam. I'm feeding the meter. They got the iron while I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen her. I testify, I don't need a subpoena. They want my soul, better go to Korea. I love my dog just like I'm Peter. Gotta protect them. I made the call up with just like I'm reffing. I know we left, yeah, now we back together, but I guess that is better now. Later than never, like, what's happening? I'ma need y'all quit asking when. Me and my wife gonna have some kids. Right now we just practicing. Teacher said quit rapping, man. That gon' hurt my average. I said thank God I ain't average. Yeah, I'm a bright young man. Kill the GPA and the BPM. Look, we on. So say what you say, cause that's A with Lecrae. From the A train to the A, I'm coming in hot. I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in. Shoot that. Hey, why not? Hey, I'm coming in.
Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. See him still sleeping, so I had to shake 'em up. I kept it too real. I wasn't faking up. My real life was a headline. Your real life got a deadline. My timeline was a hashtag. Your timeline just a hate crime. Coming in hot, feeling like Pac. Back in 94 when he took 5 shots. Too much drive to ride your wave. Ditch my top and I'm off that lot. Black on black on black on black on black on black on black. You don't have to ball a rap to get them racks on racks. Uber poolers trying to catch my vibe and find my way. Yeah, I know I'm ratchet, but I'm really safe. Hot sauce dripping. Everybody wanna start dipping. First nobody wanna listen. Now everybody pay attention. Now everybody pay a fee. Even Trump got to take a knee. When the horn blow, y'all gon' see. Make the wall fall down like, yee. I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot the shot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Shoot that shot, shoot that shot. Shoot, why not? Hey, why not? Ain't no big, ain't no big. Feel like Pac, feel like Pac. We can't lose, we can't stop, we can't stop. Yeah, coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Shoot that shot. Hey, why not? Hey, why not? Hey, watch out.
Lecrae and Andy Mineo on Star 88, 703.
High today of 65 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome to the program, everybody. Dex and Steve-O, Wednesday. Yeah, spring is here. Yep, spring here in Albuquerque. It's like you get all 4 seasons.
Oh, dude.
In an Albuquerque spring. Yeah. It's going to be beautiful today.
I mean...
Yeah, it was cool.
It should be. It should be.
All right. So I teased the Flash story.
Yeah.
See what's going on
He seems
with
like the kindest dude.
Little Flash. Yeah, he does seem pretty, like he'd be a pretty cool dude to hang out with, right?
Really nice guy.
Yeah. Still waiting for the last season to come out.
Barry Allen.
And I'm super fast.
It's something like that. You know, fastest man alive, whatever.
My friends need me.
What?
My girlfriend gets kidnapped every episode.
I'm pretty sure they're married.
Yeah, they got married. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for that last season to come out on Netflix.
If you want to watch it, you can come over. We have like the whole season recorded.
Yeah?
I think.
Yeah. Still? Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of one of those shows that...
If he did something stupid, I don't want to hear about it. Brody loves him.
Yeah?
He does.
Well, some good news. I mean, he didn't do anything, too terrible, I guess,
Okay.
But Grant Gustin, who placed the Flash, Barry Allen, on the CW, apparently nobody gave him the memo that you can't... Whoop, hold on. Darn it. I just messed that bit up. Gosh darn it. I didn't shut off my song. Oh. It's coming in hot, too. I was coming in hot.
Shoot the shot!
I know. I tried. Ugh. So mad at myself right now. Well, anyways, he didn't get the memo that you're not allowed to vape on an airplane. Yeah, there's no smoking.
Oh.
That includes vaping.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was a vapor. But now, you know what? He kind of looks like he would be a vapor. Yeah, he was on a flight from L.A. to Vancouver on Sunday. Yeah, he's Canadian. He went into the first-class bathroom shortly after takeoff and started vaping. Smoke came out from under the door, and the alarm went off. Witnesses say the smoke was so intense that it seeped into the cockpit. Yeah, man, that vape smoke is crazy.
But he was so cool. Why? I'm not going to lie. I think... I love you, Buck. I think vaping is one of the dumbest things in our culture. Like, I'm not even joking. I see somebody pull out a little, vape.
They're not little anymore.
Thing.
They're huge.
It's like a pager with, a...
They're giant.
Right.
And some of them have,
and I just go...
Like screens on them.
Dang.
Some serious
You're like watching Netflix
on
your... Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They got a little screen on them. Yeah, I guess there was so much vape smoke coming out of the bathroom that the captain and the co-pilot were forced to wear oxygen masks.
Is that real?
That's what it says. A flight attendant confronted Grant and confiscated his vape pen. The plane wasn't diverted, but Grant was detained by Canadian authorities after landing in Vancouver, and he got off with a warning. Grant hasn't commented, but someone on the plane said he admitted to vaping and said he just, quote, wanted to relax. Now, there's a lot of those reports that come out, but the last report that I heard was that vaping is one of those things that, yes, if you are a cigarette smoker, that, yes, vaping does help people get off of smoking. A lot of people have had success with it.
Sure.
But the big danger and the big worry is young kids,
Right.
Especially high school kids, probably even younger than that now, are smoking these things because, it's cotton candy flavored. Not my Flash. Not my Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful, man. Especially, I would hate to be in the spotlight like that, because so many people looking up to you. And
but why?
Those kids, man, they see him vaping and they're gonna want to do it too. The way it is. But I guess he was trying to hide it in the bathroom too. I guess he didn't realize that it would seep through the cracks and make it to where the captain and the co-pilot had to wear oxygen masks.
I just want to know if it had like the Flash logo on it. Like if he's that guy.
Yeah.
He's a vapor now. He'll forever be a vapor for me. Dang it. I just don't get it. I don't understand it.
I don't either.
Not even in the slightest. It's not cool.
It's not.
It smells like cotton candy. So there's nothing like tough about it. Do you know what I mean?
I will say though, Buck, when I used to do the show with him for a lot of years, he smoked cigarettes. And I used to hate when he'd go on smoke breaks and come back in the studio and he just stunk. And then he switched to vaping.
Smells like the state fair.
Yeah, I love that because it would always smell like cotton candy or, cheesecake. He'd have some weird flavor. He's like, "Hey, what do you think of my new flavor? Try to guess what it is." And I'd be like, "Maple brownie cheesecake." And he'd be like, "Nope."
It's still, I don't know. Nope.
Springtime is in the air, marking the return of the hipsters from hibernation.
Hey, Julius. Let's go get a chai.
Smoking their electronic cigarettes and preparing for their springtime bath.
Springtime bath. So funny. Because it's so true.
Yeah, it is.
It's so true.
It is. I don't get it.
Yeah, okay. Remember the whole e-scooter thing and how we were supposed to get them? And they're popping up all around, and then a lot of cities are banning them now, and they're not working out. Well, two electric scooter rental companies, Lime and Bird, they held a launch event on Monday in the Brookline neighborhood of Boston.
Oh, nice.
They wanted to celebrate their e-scooters debuting in the community.
Okay.
And 15 minutes later, a 62-year-old woman crashed hers, and an ambulance had to take her to the hospital.
Oh, my gosh.
Remember our friend Nicole Myers?
Yeah.
She posted a picture when they were down in San Diego. Her and I don't know, one of her kids decided to get on a scooter, one of those electric scooters, and she crashed, and oh my gosh, she tore up her kneecaps.
Oh my gosh.
Those things are dangerous.
Yeah. If you don't know what you're doing.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are probably like,
it's a scooter.
It's a scooter. I mean, how hard could it be? Her boyfriend said she needed a couple of stitches on her forehead. And, quote, "My opinion of this whole e-scooter program went down a lot."
Yeah.
I need more details. Like, was she hit by something? Did she, you know what I mean? Was there a banana peel? Like, we'll figure it out. Let me get the facts and we'll figure it out.
As her partner, my opinion of this whole program went down a lot, but, that's the way it is. It was already approved, so I guess it's already Brookline now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about these things. I haven't been on one yet, though, so I don't know.
User error?
Well, and that's the thing. People probably think they're easy to...
62?
Yeah, should there be an age limit on those
Should there be a class?
Yeah, you should have to take a class. You should have to get a driver's license.
I mean, I feel like
an
that's
actual
kind of a thing, right?
scooter license.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna, do you have to have I've never rode a bike before, but like
Hold
not
on.
a bicycle.
Oh, okay.
Like-
I was like, time out.
No, not a bicycle.
You literally just said, I've never rode a bike
A motorcycle.
before." Okay. Okay.
Do you have to get a special motorcycle
You do.
license? See,
Yeah, look.
that's what you need.
I know. I've got one.
Gosh, can I borrow that? I've always
No.
wanted.
So, endorsements.
Oh, that's cool.
So you have like endorsements that you have to have in
Oh,
order
so it's
to
on your
ride a motor-
actual,
It's on your driver's
license.
license. So you have endorsements, restrictions, all those things. So you need your W endorsement
Man,
to ride a motorcycle.
I've always wanted to learn how to
And
ride
you,
one.
it's not hard. You just have to
know.
take the little test thing, and then there's like cones that it's like weave in and out of these cones
See,
on
and
a
that-
motorcycle.
That's the thing. I'm not nervous about learning or if it's going to be hard. I'm just nervous that I'll just want to ride all the time because I'll love it, and then some idiot's going to kill me, and that's how I'm going to get
Yeah.
taken out. Because I've almost killed people on motorcycles. I mean, people are terrible drivers here.
That's why I don't have a motorcycle
Right?
anymore. I have children.
I don't
and a
trust
wife who's
everybody
like,
else.
I want to spend my life with you. We'll see how quickly I get a motorcycle.
Yeah. Gosh, but I'm always jealous when I see somebody on a motorcycle. I'm
Yeah.
just going, oh, I want to be that guy. My hair flowing in the wind. Oh, gosh. The breeze on my cheeks.
I mean,
You can't, it's just not the same when you roll your window down in a car. Or, you put that sunroof open, it's just not the same.
yeah, sure. Here's where the glamour ends. Like, you know how many bugs I've eaten? Like,
I know, right?
one time, I was almost, because when I was younger, I was stupid and I wouldn't wear a helmet. I would wear it because there's no helmet law in New Mexico. You have to have like some
So
form of
dumb.
goggles, so of course I'm wearing sunglasses on my motorcycle, and I was driving down Wyoming, right near Wyoming and Academy, like where the Walmart and all that stuff
Yeah.
is. I'll never forget, because as I cross the intersection, all of a sudden, like, it was really fast. I see whoop, and then almost get knocked off of the motorcycle because a beetle was flying by, and I was, going like 40 or whatever, and it hit me square in the forehead. Like David and Goliath style, murdered a beetle with my forehead.
Oh, man.
And almost got knocked off the motorcycle.
Wow.
Because it's like taking, a rock to the
Yeah.
foot. I had a huge welt, like bleeding. It was crazy.
Yeah, see, I would have the full on helmet with the shield cover. Yeah.
Stupid little things like that. And also, you just mentioned how it's spring and we can get all 4 seasons. New Mexico's not the best, especially when it gets to the colder months, for riding.
Yeah.
It's not fun because all of a sudden you walk out of a movie and you're like, oh, and it's snowing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Head on.
Well, now I'm going to go home on my motorcycle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if you don't have proper gear. Like, you need gloves.
Yeah.
In the colder months, dude.
Well, remember Nate Heitzig, was it last year or 2 years ago? I think it was last year. He almost died. If he wasn't wearing a
Yeah.
helmet, he would have been dead.
Yep. Absolutely.
Gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, how's it going? This is Chris Vivian's husband. Anyways, I used to work for Lobo Scooter, and anything that was under 50 cc or 50 cc and under, you didn't have to have a motorcycle license.
Wow.
You could have a regular driver's license, and anything 150 and up, you had to have.
Yeah.
What do you think of these scooters, these electric scooter rental companies? Do you think there should be a special license just for these things, or do you just think there's those types of people that just are idiots that get on them and they're just being reckless?
There's those kind of idiots that shouldn't be getting on them if they don't know how to ride them. The company should offer like at least an hour class,
right?
On a tutorial on how to use it.
Somebody should teach you how to talk into a phone. I'm
Stop
just
it.
kidding,
Stop
sir.
it. Stop it.
No, you just
He's
sound
doing a
all
great
like
job.
muffled. You sound a little muffled.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
But
Appreciate
yeah.
it. All right, buddy.
All right, no problem.
See you, man. That's good.
I'm trying to see how many cc's the
How many
little
cc's?
e-scooter is. There's no way it's 150.
How many cc's? How much horsepower do these things have?
Okay.
All right? Give me that.
They're 50
electric
cc's.
50 cc's.
125.
125 cc's.
I wonder if they put them at 125 purposefully.
Oh, sure. What did he say?
150.
See? Yeah.
I like a fun little
149.
scooter.
The 149 cc's.
The 149 cc. Nah, 125.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a little like Vespa scooter back in the day.
Mhm.
That was 150 cc's. That thing still hit 50 miles an hour.
Jeez, 50?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, man. So these things are probably well, I think we read it before. They were like 50. I thought it's like 15 to 20 miles an hour, somewhere around that. But then if you went downhill, you could get them up to like 30.
Yeah.
So, you got to be careful. But, I guess Albuquerque not going to get those electric scooters, which I think is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
We don't need them. There's just, where would we ride them? You know?
So just to give you an idea, a 150 cc model nowadays typically will have a maximum speed of 75 miles per hour.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, you dead if you get in a crash on that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. All right, but Boston, they're celebrating with somebody getting hospitalized 15 minutes later after they launched this scooter program in Boston. It's so funny. Well, I'm just glad she's okay. It's not really funny, but all right, let's take a quick break.
Quick enough that we watched the Joker trailer.
Is it out?
Finally here.
All right, good. Good. They released the Joker trailer. We're live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
I'm Heidi, and here's what's happening. File this under #ThingsJesusNeverSaid. Skip church this weekend. You won't miss anything. Life Church Rio Rancho has tons of services you can attend this Easter weekend, with 8 service times kicking off on Saturday afternoon. Join Pastor Craig Rochelle in the series Things Jesus Never Said and cut through the noise of the holiday season to the real meaning. Easter will be here before you know it. Let us know about what's going on at your church for Good Friday and Easter this year. If you know about a free event in your community or at your church, let us know about it. We'll talk about your free event on the air and feature it on our website. All you have to do is fill out the form online at star88.fm. For more information about events happening in your community and so much more, visit star88.fm. For what's happening, I'm Heidi, and this is Star 88.
Tony Evans. This is a Star 88 Supernova.
Let me tell you why sheep need shepherds. Sheep need shepherds because sheep are among the dumbest, most stupid, among the most ignorant of all of God's creation. I was talking to a gentleman one day who runs a sheep farm, and he was telling me how utterly stupid sheep are. He was explaining to me that one sheep will begin going and walking around in a circle. The other sheep will follow it. The leader is going nowhere, and the followers are going nowhere. Everybody thinking they're going somewhere.
That was Pastor Tony Evans on a Star 88 Supernova.
You, I saw the truth. Just one look at you, and I crashed into mad love. Washed up, young blood. Washed up. Do what you want, I'll pull my punches. Say what you want, louder than any sound. Feel what you feel, I'll do no better than you. Be what you want. You happy, go where you want, I'll turn the ship around. Feel what you feel, I'll do no better than you. Lost in love, washed up together. Lost in love, washed up together. Castaways, wanna go off the map with you. I wanna get lost, we're gonna get lost. We'll be washed up. Do what you want, I'll pull my punches. Say what you want, louder than any sound. Feel what you feel, I'll do no better than you. Be what you want, if it makes you happy. Go where you want, I'll turn the ship around. Feel what you feel, I'll do no better than you. Lost in love, washed up together. Lost in love, washed up together.
Knox Hamilton on Star 88 724.
Hi, today.
It's the Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Oh boy, oh boy. Did we just watch the Joker trailer? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm speechless right now.
Yep.
That always worries me a little bit when a trailer is so good.
Right.
Because sometimes you go watch the movie and you're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. But I don't know. Can you really go wrong with Joaquin Phoenix? I'm trying to think, has there been a really bad movie that Joaquin Phoenix has been in that you can think of? Because he is a phenomenal actor. If there's anybody that can play that
I'll think
role.
of one. I'm just kidding. I will say for the longest time, I just hated him because of Gladiator.
Oh, yeah.
But it was because his performance was
Yeah.
so incredible. I couldn't disassociate the actor from the character, and I just hated him.
Right.
He played such an amazing role in that.
I remember I was having a conversation with Keith Jardine, and he was in one of Joaquin Phoenix's movies. I don't know which one it was, but he said that Joaquin was one of the nicest guys. Like he had to do some lines with Joaquin, and Joaquin was like, he knew how nervous Keith was, and so he said, "Hey, let's go back to my trailer and let's practice the lines." And for like a couple hours, they just like hung out, got comfortable with each other, and we're just going over the lines. And just he said he was just one of the best guys he's ever worked with on set.
That's cool.
Yeah, and you'd think, okay, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
What kind of person is that guy like? Because he is some of his movies.
It's very intense.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody just chimed in and said The Village, and you couldn't be more wrong because that's one of the better love stories of the last 15 years.
You either hated that or loved it.
I thought the movie was incredible.
See, I hated it.
You're out of your mind. I think it's because everybody wanted it to be this like horror film, and it's not even that. It's about the relationship between Bryce Dallas Howard's character and Joaquin Phoenix's character. That movie was fantastic.
Yeah.
Y'all are out of your minds.
Yep. Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. But, you go in expecting something that I want, what I want, and I want it now. I want the Joker movie now. Okay. When does that come out?
October 4th.
Wow. Yep.
That would be the week of New York Comic Con. So maybe they'll do something fun, and I'll be able to. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Bring back some fun stuff.
Jeez, man. I kind of feel like Joaquin, has he done anything recent? Has there been anything with him recent?
Yeah.
Any big movies that have come out? I remember that, was it Girl movie that he did?
Oh, yeah.
About the AI?
Mm-hmm.
That one was actually surprisingly good.
I did not watch it.
It was weird, but it was crazy. I'm in Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
What else?
You Were Never Really Here was 2017. So yeah, that was 2 years ago now. But somebody said his rap documentary was fantastic.
Oh, I did watch a little bit of that.
Oh yeah, he was in The
pretty
Sisters Brothers as well. That was last year.
I never saw that.
Yeah, no.
Huh. It's a Western, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was also in Mary Magdalene, which released in 2018.
Oh, no kidding. I haven't seen that one either.
I didn't see that one. Huh. People want to know your thoughts on the trailer because you're not nerd. Should we save that for Nerd Talk?
I mean, some people can't tune in at that time. So
that's true.
What are my thoughts on the Joker trailer?
I think we all, including Beanix, who came in to talk to us about 3 Degrees tomorrow, he walks in and I go, "Stop talking!"
Yeah, no, he always
Joker trailer.
He always does that. What was it? The last one that he did that. He did it to us before, right? He totally he came in and It was it the Avenger trailer? I don't remember what it was, but he coming in at the wrong moments.
Curmudgeon didn't like it because he can't think outside the box.
Really? You didn't like it? I thought
I don't
it
know
was.
what's wrong with you.
I had goosebumps.
Yeah,
I'm like almost the
"Here you
entire
go."
trailer.
We handed him an Oscar. Like we handed him an
Yeah.
Oscar. Like
Even
from,
Phoenix is like, I'm gonna watch this.
and he does not watch comic book films at all. My favorite was when he was looking at it, going, "This might be the first cartoon film I've ever
Yeah.
been interested in."
Cartoon film.
And he said that, and I'm going, Phoenix. First of all, I'm offended. Cartoon film, but yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix. It's definitely going to be a
really good.
yeah.
Which again kind of worries me that the movie might be terrible, but I don't know. From the trailer, it looks pretty good, man.
What's interesting about this film is it's going to be the first departure from the DC universe.
Wow.
Like it's not part of the DC expanded universe. They don't want it to coincide with anything else. This is like, hey, we want to do an origin story of the Joker, but not necessarily have to tie it into Batman or anything else. This is literally just a Joker origin story.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it even the story is going to be completely different than any other like comic book Joker, or did they take it from something like that in the past?
I've heard that they've taken it from a few different places,
Yeah.
which I'm okay with because The Long Halloween was pretty, still one of the better, that or The Killing Joke are some of the best Joker stories in comic book, and I know that they were kind of taking from some of those places. Yeah.
Well, maybe DC. You know, maybe this is it. Maybe this will be their.
Yeah. Let's not go too far.
I know, right? Seriously.
I'm sorry, but they have just been, man, so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. So we'll see. We'll see. This is the first film in a series of DC-based films that are separate from the DC Extended Universe. So they want to do a bunch of films like this, where they're just standalone. They don't need to have to do with anything else. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are saying on the comments here on the video, Heath Ledger would be proud.
Oh, yeah. People are, like USA Today, like different news outlets have commented on this first trailer, and no one is saying anything less than this is a stunning achievement and could be an Oscar-worthy film finally.
This person said, DC is back. You guys agree with me?
No, DC is not back. It's one film. Gosh. Yeah. Yep.
So funny. This person said it never left.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the first time I've like actually read comments, and I can't find one negative comment at all out of the hundreds.
Well, no, we found one, Jared.
Is there? Oh, yeah. Oh, what does that say? Yeah, I can't find anybody. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, there it is. Joaquin Phoenix.
We'll
It's gonna
find
be
out.
The Joker.
We'll find out.
All right. We got some more nerd talk coming up. Pastor Jason Mills comes in at around 8:30 on Wednesdays to talk about the nerd world. Got to take a break, guys.
I want to talk about the Joker trailer. You know, when they talked to Todd Phillips, the director, and Joaquin Phoenix, they said this one is meant to be a tragedy. This is more like Shakespeare than anything else. So
wow.
I'm very intrigued by that. Trying to do something different.
All right, you guys chime in. We're live on YouTube at Star 88 FM. Hang out. We'll be right back.
Ravi Zacharias says, our culture is morally suicidal. Here's Ravi on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
Sovereignty can seem tyrannical. Holiness can seem terrifying. Omniscience can be taunting. Immutability can be torturous unless you understand the terms well. Sovereignty can be tyrannical if it is unbounded by goodness. Holiness can be terrifying if it is untempered by grace. Omniscience taunting if it's uncoupled with mercy. And immutability can be torturous if it is uncertain of goodwill. And so when you think of the sovereignty of God, how it is bounded by goodness and wisdom, He knows the beginning from the end, and He is good.
A Star 88 PowerPoint.
Locking eyes, a waiting glance, mistook chance of adding meaning to the words forever. Broken silence, defiance, misspoke turn. Will I see you again if ever? Come on and leave me here. I don't know that I'm wandering the night alone. Right now you're over there in a social club state, wondering the why. Are we alone? A little bit closer to finding the real you. A little bit closer to finding the truth. Stranger things have happened. Stronger men have answered. A little bit closer to loving you. That defying, I'm lying. If I didn't tell you, you keep me up late at night. Is it alright if I call you lover, even though we don't know each other? And probably never will. Would you stay with me here in my dreams? If I promised you this heaven, would you take a chance? I'll make believe dance. Close my eyes and we're together. A little bit closer to finding the real you. A little bit closer to finding the truth. Stranger things have happened. Stronger men have answered. A little bit closer to finding the real you. A little bit closer to finding the truth. Stranger things have happened. Stronger men have answered. A little bit closer to loving you. A little bit closer to holding you. A little bit closer to knowing you. A little bit closer to touching you.
There's a new cologne for men. The new fragrance from Stephen Christian. Stephen Christian. It's impossible to deny the sweet aroma. Stephen Christian brings you Alexithymia.
Alexithymia.
For worship leaders who used to be in successful rock bands.
Alexithymia.
We owe this to ourselves to smell like one of the greatest lead singers of all time.
Alexithymia.
Put it on, let it cool, and stay far away from household pets. Stephen Christian brings you
Alexithymia.
Poof, just one whiff, and you'll smell what it's like to have been in one of the greatest classic rock bands of all time. Poof. Check out Stephen Christian's cologne line, True Faith, Art of War, Amsterdam, Autobahn, The Feel Good Drag, Dismantle, Repair, Alexithymia by Stephen Christian. Not available in stores.
I'm wearing them right now. I'm wearing Alexithymia right now.
Smells so good.
I know. Yeah, I bought a lot. I had crates of that, and I just couldn't sell them. No, I had to throw them away.
Okay.
I have a lifetime supply of Alexithymia. But I smell just like the band Anne Berlin after they just got done with the sweaty set. That's how I smell like right now.
That's right.
7:39, good morning.
High today of 65 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
That's us. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Beautiful spring day. Guys doing good?
Yes.
Good, buddy, good, good.
Which one would you drink?
Last night he said something different.
What did he say? Oh, because he said the Hulk.
Last night,
yeah, the Hulk, right?
Producer Doug came up. Producer Doug was at the baseball game last night. Remember Producer Doug? I miss Producer Doug. And asked Brody which Avenger he would drink because he was listening and said it was hilarious. And Brody said, Black Panther. And it was like, wait, that's not what you said on the radio.
Because he said Hulk and then he switched it to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. And then last night he said Black Panther. He loves tea. He can't drink just one.
Which one would you drink?
Does he have allergies right now?
Yeah.
Poor guy. Yeah, you're the Jeter boys are struggling with those allergies, huh?
Yeah, it's been bad.
I am too. I can't get rid of it.
Yep.
It's just stuck. Good morning, everybody. If you missed Brody on the show, go back. We're on demand through the app. We're on iTunes. You can subscribe. Morning Invasion. You can go back on YouTube and listen to the show. We had Brody on, and we had some weird conversations yesterday. We talked about which Avenger you drink if you could take on their powers. We did a Bible camp segment where we talked about heaven and tried to speculate
Yesterday was a great day.
What heaven would be like.
That's right.
If blades of grass would actually talk to you. And I sat there, even later on in the day, I started thinking about all these random things about heaven, you know? Well, we wear underwear, you know?
We also helped a 40-something looking for love.
Oh, yeah, we did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a letter right at the end of the show where somebody wrote in and said they'd never been in love. They were in their late 47, and they'd never experienced love. They've never been in love. They even went through cancer alone. This person had a daughter who's now an adult, and she's been out with, on 50 dates?
50.
And has never been in love. So we tackled that. So if you guys ever need help with anything.
We tackled love.
We tackled love.
We held
I
it
don't
down
know
and
if
we
did,
punched
but
it in the face until it
Starmy did.
surrendered.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you guys can always hit us up. Studio at star88.fm. You can email us there. You can go to our messages on our Facebook, Instagram pages.
Yeah.
Text in if you need help. YouTube if you'd like. And, we got a whole Starmy of people. We have at least 5 people in the Starmy that can help you. So, those 5 are really wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Super wise.
Yesterday, we also did a really terrible list about the Avengers. Who lives, who dies type thing. Well, coming up, we got Pastor Jason for Nerd Talk. I've got a real list according to USA Today.
Ooh.
It's the odds from Vegas.
Okay.
On who will live and who will die.
Huh.
Be surprised at the odds makers for the number one Avenger most likely to die. It might not be who we think.
Wow.
Seriously.
Because everybody kind of thinks it's going to be Captain America, right?
Right? Maybe Tony Stark?
Yeah, he's
Right?
old.
It is neither of them. We'll talk about that coming up at 8.
But this is just speculation. They don't know.
Oh, of course. No, they don't know. This is basically like odds makers hanging out with USA Today writing a fun article of their thoughts on who should live and who should die.
Okay.
Based upon the writing, based upon the last 10 years leading up to this film. It's an interesting take.
All right.
I like it. Way better than random 20-somethings telling me.
Yeah, right.
I think Shuri should live because she's the best.
Shuri.
I love Princess Shuri.
Is that Wakanda girl?
That's
Who's Shuri?
Wakanda girl?
I don't know who
Yes,
Shuri
that's
is.
Black Panther's sister.
Okay. Don't confuse me like that, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
She's like the female Tony Stark. Is she smarter than Tony Stark? Because their
That's a good
technology
question.
is more advanced.
That's true.
Okay.
But what would happen if they teamed up? Well, we won't know that because she's dust.
It'll never. Oh yeah. Gosh, that's terrible.
I know.
Do you think that's how the rapture will happen? We'll just like turn
Just
into
like-
dust.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at you and go, Dex, I don't feel so. And just-
If you grew up in a Christian home and you were taught the rapture at a young age, I'm sure you've all felt, or even if you walked into a room and all of a sudden
Just
your family was
clothes were on the
gone,
ground.
you look for the clothes. And okay, how are they? If I see those stupid clothes, if I see my parents' clothes, my brother's clothes, and they're in the spot that they should be, oh my gosh, the rapture happened, and I got left behind.
Sadly, my kids would never know because I am the worst when it comes to actually putting clothes in the laundry basket. So they'd walk into my room and there'd just be clothes laying on the floor over there, and it'd be like, huh.
They would never know.
I wonder where they went. This is a normal scene. There are clothes everywhere on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why, in my mind, the clothes is laid out where it's literally like if somebody was laying on the ground dead, that's how the clothes would be laid out. But that's not how it would happen, because if you were standing, they would all be on top
Kinda
of
like
each other.
crumpled into
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, these are the things I think about all the time.
Yeah.
So that's what I look for.
Mhm.
You know?
Okay.
If that ever happens, I'm going to probably have a panic attack.
Yeah.
And then I'll look outside to see if any planes have crashed, if any cars have crashed, because clearly there will be people flying planes and driving cars, and they'll be raptured and they'll get into accidents. Because I watched the Left Behind series too many times. Gosh, that's terrible. Remember how pumped you were when you found out Nicolas Cage was going to bring back Left Behind, and we were all excited? Oh, boy.
Yeah. He's playing Rayford Steele. This movie's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so good.
Did you even see it?
I didn't.
Yeah,
I
neither.
don't even know why. I just heard from people it was so bad that I didn't even waste my time.
Yep. Same season.
I don't want to be disappointed again. I'm just sick of being disappointed in my life.
Yeah.
You know? Well, which leads us to this 2-year-old who is clearly not disappointed. A high school robotics class did something pretty special for a 2-year-old.
Okay. 2-year-old.
Kids apparently can sign up for the robotics team, and they can enter competitions at a high school near Minneapolis called Farmington High. And they apparently have a really cool robotics program. Well, it's less about battle bots and more about robots that complete specific tasks. But they recently took on an even cooler project. There's a 2-year-old kid in their town named Cillian with a rare genetic condition that makes it hard to get around. Well, his symptoms are similar to what you'd see with cerebral palsy. Look at this kid. What a cute kid. 2 years old. Anyways, his parents wanted to get him an electric wheelchair, but they cost thousands of dollars, and insurance wouldn't cover it. So, the robotics team stepped up to help. They bought a regular Power Wheels toy, and then they modified it. They replaced all the electronics, added a better seat, and used a 3D printer to make a joystick he could use to control it. Check this thing out, Steve-O. Look at this thing. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
That's the dopest wheelchair ever.
That's pretty incredible.
I guess whenever they needed help, they got advice from a team of engineers at the University of Delaware. But they basically did the whole thing on their own and finished it about 4 months ago. This little 2-year-old and his parents, well, they just visited the school last week. And one of the kids who helped build it said, winning competitions is one thing, but helping this little boy felt like even a bigger win. You see, guys. Oh, darn it. Really? That's still playing on my stupid other pot? You got to be kidding me. You see, kids. See, and it's over. You see, kids.
When the bell rings, you answer the door.
I see. It didn't have the effect. I got to change careers. This isn't for me anymore. I've done it twice this morning.
Oh, man.
I've
Hey,
done it
you know
twice.
what? I know a lot of 40-year-old peoples that are like going back to school to reboot their life and career.
Maybe I should go into the
It's
robotics
never too late
program.
for you, man. It's never too. It's too late.
When
for you
the bell rings, you answer the door.
Yeah.
Is the bell ringing for me now?
Maybe.
Time's up.
I mean,
I think time's up.
yeah.
Oh well, this cute kid. Look at that thing. I don't know though. It looks pretty cheap though. I don't know how long that's gonna last. That wheelchair. It looks. I don't know if they should have used an actual like toy. I don't know. Thing's gonna fall apart easy, and the kid's gonna get injured. I don't know if they should use the Power Wheels toy. They should have just used a regular wheelchair and modified that. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question.
Yes.
Because it's 7:50. We talked about this on Monday, I believe. It is
Okay.
Wednesday, my dude. Because Thebes just chimed in as the reminder that we talked about this 2 days ago.
All right.
Can you please play Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA in honor of Bill's birthday?
Is it Bill's? Wait, what?
Your father?
Who's that?
Bill Peterson? Today's his birthday, man.
No, it's not.
We talked about this on Monday.
No.
We forgot to call him this morning.
You said it was Thursday. I haven't put it in my calendar. Yesterday, you said it was Thursday.
Did I say it yesterday?
Yeah, because I put it in my calendar as Thursday. Bill Peterson's birthday. It's today?
It's today.
Oh, gosh.
I'd work for all my life, and I hadn't started
It's today!
Just my children.
He's not wrong, guys. I did tell him yesterday, hey, dude, don't forget, Thursday is your dad's birthday.
And of course I knew already.
Living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
I knew it was this week, though, guys. I mean,
Because I'm proud to be an American.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I know I'm Steve.
Yeah.
Is that your line?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Today.
Yeah. Thanks, Thebes. I totally thought it was Thursday.
Did you check Facebook?
I did check Facebook.
Facebook?
That's how I was like, oh, no, it is today.
Darn it.
My dumb brain. I thought it was 4-4.
Kay and Bill are hitting the road this morning.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're heading to Arizona.
Wait, so did you see him this morning?
No, I didn't. I don't know what time they're hitting the road, but I think he's going to pick up, but yeah, that's all right. Bill Peterson.
2,
Okay.
4, 8, 3, 2, 1, 8.
I was going to let it go, too. Bill.
All right, we just gave most of it.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Dang it!
For your service.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm Steve. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you. Lee Greenwood.
That's right. He's one of the greatest Americans ever.
I mean...
No, Lee Greenwood.
No, I know. He made out with
No,
my
come
mom.
on.
What?
Yeah, that's real.
He what? Say that again?
Totally made out with my mom. And it always weirds me out. Like
Lee Greenwood made out with your
in the
mom?
80s, my mom went out with him a couple times.
No way, you've never shared that
I
before.
know, it's because it was always embarrassing.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Lee Greenwood?
Yeah, it's not a joke, guys. That's
This guy? Or it was a guy that had the same name?
No, it was Lee Greenwood. They met at like his concert.
What?
I'll never
They met
forget
at a concert?
Yeah. Yep. I wish that was a joke. So it always weirds me out.
Oh my
But it's Bill's
gosh.
birthday, so we're playing it. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Lee Greenwood.
Yeah. Imagine that. Growing up and hearing the song a million times and then thinking about, like, that guy dated my mom.
What a good looking American right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
He could have been your stepdad, dude.
Hey, man.
That's so funny. You've never said that before.
Yeah. Well, it's embarrassing.
Well, yeah. Gosh. Now I kind of want to pull up some other Lee Greenwood.
When you get older, you just learn to accept things. It happens, you know?
I bet this song was about your mom right here. It says ring on her finger, time on her hands.
I will fight you for my mom's honor.
Anyone else again.
Right. Going out to Dorothy.
As pure as her gown of white, she stood by my side.
After dead.
And promised that she
Oh, yeah. Take that, Lee Greenwood.
That's insane, man.
Yeah,
that's
real.
crazy.
That's real, guys. I'm not even making
The
fun
topic is,
Yeah. Who did your mom date?
which famous person did your mom kiss?
Her high school boyfriend was the guy that killed Scarface in Scarface.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's real.
What?
Yeah, something like that.
Remember this song? Butterfly Kisses, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Butterfly kisses at night.
End it, please. End it all.
Well, we just wanted to wish Bill Peterson a happy birthday. And then we find out that Lee Greenwood made out with Steve-O's mom.
Yeah.
And
they went on a few dates.
They went on a few dates?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Did, so was it here in Albuquerque that they met up at a concert, or what?
Dude,
where
we lived
was
in
it?
Texas, bro.
Okay, it was a Texas concert.
Okay, I don't know.
How old were you at the time?
9, 8?
Wow.
It's young.
No kidding.
It's a child.
So
but
Lee
a
probably
child.
looked like this.
Yeah.
He had a full head of hair.
Yeah.
Did he ever come over to the house?
No.
Well, that's good parenting on your mom's behalf. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to wait a while.
Yeah.
How did the dates go? I feel like we got to get your mom on the phone to talk about this.
Yeah, no, we're not talking to my mom.
Did they go to Sizzler? Where'd they go? I want to know what restaurant they went to.
Yeah. We should totally call my
I
mom.
know we should.
I've never embarrassed her on that one. Yeah.
I can't believe you've never, ever talked about that before.
Yeah.
I guess it's, it's pretty rare that we play some Lee Greenwood, but I know we've played Lee Greenwood in the past and you never brought it up.
America. You know, the focus was America. Today, it's my mom.
Today's your mom.
Today's my mom.
Well, it's Bill Peterson's birthday, so.
Yeah.
God bless America, guys.
And God bless the USA. Wait, no, it's the same thing. Happy birthday, Bill. Thanks for bringing up a painful memory from my childhood. Because you're such an American.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
What is he, in his 60s yet? Bill hit his 60, his big 6-0 today?
I don't know. No.
Bill,
No.
call us.
No.
Kay, call us. I don't know why they're not picking up.
Somebody chimed in to say that their mom dated Gene Simmons.
Shut up. No way.
And Kiss.
Whose mom
Yeah.
didn't is the question.
Oh, don't take that seriously.
All right, we got to take a quick break. Live Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
Here's Skip Heitzig with a word about Calvary College.
I'm thrilled to invite you to take your life's purpose to a whole new level with a degree in biblical studies from Calvary College. we have retooled our School of Ministry into an associate degree program, and it all happens right here on campus. Calvary College instructors are theologians who are passionate about the text of the Bible. And our curriculum trains students to study the Bible academically, think about it critically, and serve God practically. Classes are evening only, and you have the option to attend full or part-time. If you've always wanted to learn more about God and His Word in an academic environment, visit calvaryabq.college. Applications for the upcoming academic year are due by August 16th.
Get more information about Calvary College at calvaryabq.college. That's calvaryabq.college.
A supernova on Star 88 with David Jeremiah.
He said there will, in fact, be no need for sea on the new Earth. The present sea is needed as a basic reservoir for the maintenance of the hydrologic cycle and the water-based ecology and physiology of the animal and human inhabitants of the Earth. In the new Earth, however, there will be no animals at all, and presumably all men and women who live there will have glorified bodies with no more need for water. Their resurrected bodies will be composed like that of the Lord Jesus, of flesh and bone, but apparently with no need for blood to serve as a cleanser and restorer of the body's flesh as it is at present. This in turn eliminates the major need for water on the earth. Blood is about 90% water, and present-day human flesh is about 65% water.
Turning Point with David Jeremiah. Don't miss it on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 11 a.m. on 107.1 FM. KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe is Star 88.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Okay, let's do it. Turn it up so I can feel it. Turn it up so I can be near it. Baby says she's got that feeling. Moonwalking on the ceiling. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Turn it up so I can feel it. Loud enough so I can get near it. Baby's in that slow emotion. Moonwalking on the ocean. It's how we flow. Yeah. Feet ain't even touching ground. It's how we flow. Yeah. Flying at the speed of sound. Coming down. Don't you need someone to lean on? Don't you need that taste of freedom? It don't take no education. All you need is an invitation. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. It's how we flow. Yeah. Feet ain't even touching ground. It's how we flow, yeah. Flying at the speed of sound. On it, like a jet pilot. Ain't no gravity to try to fight it. It's how we flow, yeah. We ain't never coming down. Away from the crowds where you realize the hurt's insecure of the free mind. So don't let them tell you what to feel like. You can't bring me down, can't bring me down. It's how we flow, yeah. Feet ain't even touching ground. It's how we flow, yeah. Flying at the speed of sound. Like a jet pilot. It's how we flow. It's how we flow, yeah. We ain't never coming down.
Check it. The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
now, today's millennial moment.
My parents keep getting on me about paying back my student loan. Why? I hear in the next election they're going to wipe them all out. I'd rather save that money and travel the world. Or go to Italy.
That was today's millennial moment.
Will you Google that? See if that's true. Are they going to wipe out student debts? Debts?
I mean,
Only if Bernie Sanders wins.
God.
Just kidding, Bill.
Don't do that to him. It's his birthday, man. No politics on his birthday.
You get free school. You get free healthcare. You get free school. You get free money. Shout out to Bill Peterson. He is celebrating a birthday today. And to be as serious as I can be, you're one of the greatest men I think I've ever known in my life. I'm serious. He's a good dude. And I think you're a good man. Okay. You and Kay, you saved my life. They adopted me, you see? Even though they don't realize it, they adopted me. I'm never going to leave them.
I know.
When they move, I will move with them. I've just decided. We'll have to do the show. Either you come with me or I'll do it from wherever they go, and we'll have to figure it out. But you know, because I don't know how to live life anymore without them. So happy birthday, dude. Just want to hear your voice right now, but
yeah, but do we? Because then he'll call in and we'll be like, "Oh, right, happy birthday."
No, come on.
Bill Peterson, one of the last Americans, because they're all dead now. There's no real Americans out there anymore. Bill's the last. All right. So we're not going to call Dorothy Jeter, or are we going to hear the Lee Greenwood story?
No, it's so funny how people immediately chimed in like, "My mom dated this person, my sister dated this person." I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, if you missed it, you're just joining us. We played Lee Greenwood, Proud to be American for Bill Peterson, and then Steve-O drops a bomb on us.
It doesn't have to be a mom. Everybody's like, people dated people. What?
Not Lee Greenwood.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Your mom dated Lee Greenwood.
They went on like 2 dates.
That's dating.
To say dated, I mean, that's kind of a stretch.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty impressive if they went out on more than one date, you know?
Yeah.
So, good for he's a good-looking dude.
Okay. Gosh.
Is he still alive?
Yes, dude. It's Lee Greenwood.
Well, it's not like
as long as America is alive.
He'll never die. I mean, he's 6 feet under, but he's still alive.
We literally just talked about, like, we did this recently, and tragically, the person died, like, right after. Remember?
Oh, we jinxed it?
Remember we did that with Luke Perry? We were talking the
did.
90210
And then he
revival.
died.
And it's like, I'm not watching that show without Luke Perry. That's a terrible idea. They need to get, I bet you they'll get Luke Perry.
Yeah.
2 hours later, stroke. No! Do you remember that?
I do remember it now that you brought it up.
That was surreal, man. We got freaking powers. Gotta be careful.
Lee Greenwood.
Mm-hmm.
What a great guy.
Yeah, he's still alive.
How old is he? 75?
I don't know. He was born in 42.
Wow. 42 is my dad's age. How crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He released more than 20 major label albums, has charted more than 35 singles on the Billboard Country Music charts.
I want to fight you.
Oh, he's married to Kimberly Payne.
Yeah.
Who's this girl?
Since the 90s.
Who's this lady?
I mean,
she's an actress.
Okay.
She was in Lethal Weapon 3.
Oh, cool.
And Mr. and Mrs.
that's
Bridge.
it.
And that's it. She's 2 movies.
Yeah.
That's probably, she met Lee Greenwood and was like, I don't have to work anymore. I'm married to Lee Greenwood. You know what I'm saying?
Diego chimed in and said, my mom dated my dad and then they got married. Man, that's cool.
What? Okay.
Exactly.
Let's see here. All right.
Somebody said when Bill Peterson calls in, we need to tell him he's a great American, like how Sean Hannity does on his radio show.
How
You're
does
a
he do
good American.
Is that what he says?
I don't know. I don't listen to political radio. Are you kidding me? I have enough stress in my life.
Bill and I went to Costco the other day,
Mhm.
and I drove, and he goes, and I have satellite radio, and he goes, 125. I was like, what? 125. I'm like, what? You want me to turn it to 125? I turn it over there. It's Fox News. So we sat there and listened to Fox News on the way to Costco. I felt like such an American. I'm going to Costco,
but it's not
listening to
technically
Fox,
News, actually.
I am a just white privileged.
It's literally called
American.
Patriot. The channel, I just looked it up.
Yeah, it's Patriot, but it's Fox News.
It's a
channel.
conservative talk radio channel.
Yeah, all
it's
the
not Fox News.
all the Fox News people are on it.
Yeah.
Hannity. Christmas back.
Yeah, I
Shepard Smith.
I'm thankful to say I literally only know that name, and I'm going, I don't know who any of these other people are.
You know, those guys.
These guys.
Yeah, the Mark Levin show. That's what was on. The Mark Levin show.
I've never heard of any of these people. That makes me happy.
Because I'm proud to be. Oh, what's his net worth? What's Lee Greenwood's net worth? What do you think? What do you think Lee Greenwood is? What do you think he's got in the bank right now?
It doesn't matter.
$10 million. 10 mil.
Mm.
But we know that that's a lie because the whole celebrity net worth thing is a lie. I don't know.
Somebody said I have a friend who dated Elvis before he was big.
No way.
She said he was a dweeb.
A dweeb?
What? It's Elvis Presley, man.
A dweeb. Is that not a nerd?
Dude, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, I was at the comic shop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there way too much now. It ruined it. You know when you have like too much of something?
Yeah.
And then it's not in moderation anymore. Like I just work there now.
Yeah.
And this 15-year-old was talking, and I said, "Pipe down, nerd." And he goes, "Psh, you're so wrong. I'm not a nerd. I'm a geek." And I'm like, "No, you're a nerd, man. Trust me." And then we got into this argument over the definition of nerd.
Oh my gosh.
Nerd alert.
See, I picture that's all you guys do is there's a bunch of nerds hanging out at a comic book shop and you're all arguing.
It's all
and
like
snorting.
elitist. And you know how much I love confrontation
Yeah.
like that, where it's like elitist and everybody's opinion is like, my opinion is better than yours. It's like, I quit. I quit everything.
Oh my gosh.
That was the conversation of the day. Nerd versus geek.
Yeah, but what's a dweeb?
A boring, studious, or socially inept person.
Huh.
That's a dweeb.
Okay.
Socially inept? That's like you.
It's like me. I'm a dweeb.
You're a dweeb, man.
Oh.
You're boring?
Jeez.
Socially inept?
I'm so boring.
You loves you some Netflix? Let's see if I was right or wrong. A nerd
is
a single-minded expert in a particular field.
Okay.
Or a foolish, contemptible person who lacks social skills or is boringly studious. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we have
Obsessive, introverted, lacking social skills.
a
Nerd.
dweeb is on the line right now. Good morning.
I don't like where we picked this up.
Mm.
Booty?
I was calling in because I wanted to touch on a point. I know we're all having fun, and this is a good morning show. Ha ha.
Let's learn
But Steve-O's reverting back to his bully habits, picking on little kids at a comic book store.
You might be right. You might be right.
Gets a new haircut.
Where's the line?
All of a sudden, he starts going Ronan on people. Exactly. Where's the line?
Yeah, how do the nerds feel about your haircut? Because you clearly.
Oh, dude.
are,
I walked in and they had me signed like a few different Hawkeye comic books for him. It was great.
Who's the bully in Spider-Man at school?
Flash Thompson?
Flash Thompson.
Yeah.
You're Flash Thompson.
Although he's a
Stephen
different
Thompson.
kind of bully in the new Spider-Man Homecoming. They
yeah.
really changed Flash Thompson.
Yeah, they did.
Because he was like the football, he's not that anymore.
Yeah, he had that haircut, didn't he?
Flash Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day.
Flash Thompson haircut.
Yeah.
When do you work next, Steve-O?
None of your business. Sunday, open and close.
Sunday? All right. Call you Sunday.
Great. Okay,
Call
can't
you
wait.
Sunday.
He calls me every day. So Monday, I'm standing there, and my part-timer answers the phone, and he goes, Astro Zombies, blah, 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 blah. Sure, hold on. And he goes, it's for you? He literally just said, Steven. I was like,
Steven.
Ugh, that's booty. Give me the phone. Astro Zombies.
Oh my gosh. It's like the Peach Pit. It's like the hang. It's like the cool spot.
Yeah.
It's the cool nerd spot. Everybody goes and hangs out.
Yeah.
I think if you ever own a comic book shop, you should turn it into like a restaurant / comic book shop where you could sit down and have like a malt.
I have some thoughts.
I'm dying. You know, malts and comics. That's what it's called. I can see the sign, malts and comics. Because everybody likes a malt.
Yeah.
Or, you know, maybe just cheeseburgers and comics. Apps and comics. Appetizers and comics. Man, it could be great, man. It really could be. All right, when we come back, I believe we got some nerd talk coming up.
Maybe it's geek talk.
Dweeb talk?
Maybe I was wrong.
Geek talk?
A geek is a commonly ascribed term to people in the field of computer programming, but you don't have to be in a technical field to be a geek.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk to Jason Mills. You know.
Yeah.
He makes dice.
Dude, speaking of King of the Nerds.
Right? He really is.
He really is. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break on a Wednesday. Live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We're live on YouTube at Star 88 FM if you want to join in on the conversation. We'll be right back.
Mark 10:9 says, therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Star 88 wants to thank John Thomas Jewelers for becoming a power partner. John Thomas Jewelers carries a collection of anniversary bands, engagement rings, pendants, earrings, loose diamonds, and are known for their custom creations. Located at 2440 Louisiana Boulevard Northeast on the 3rd floor of the Lewis University building. Information at 505-342-9200. That's 505-342-9200. Thank you, John Thomas Jewelers, for supporting Star 88.
As the Lord hung from the cross, he uttered 7 statements. Pastor Greg Laurie says there were many sermons, each one. And this week on A New Beginning, we'll investigate those 7 poignant statements. We'll also investigate modern claims of miracles. Are they for real? Join us this week on A New Beginning with Pastor Greg Laurie.
Make an appointment with Greg Laurie, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM. A Star 88 Supernova with Greg Laurie.
He's omniscient, which means he's all-knowing. So why would you remind God of something when you pray? Well, in a way, you're reminding yourself as much as you're reminding God. God, you promised to provide us for all of our needs, so we're praying in light of that. Sort of like when a teacher gives an exam and they find that the students have learned the material. That's very pleasing to the teacher. You know, sometimes people will come up to me after I spoke and say, great sermon, Pastor. I go, well, thank you very much. What in the message spoke to your heart? Well, great sermon, Pastor. And they just walk, you know, you weren't listening. And I appreciate the gesture, but if you say, you know, it's when you made this one point, it really spoke to me. See, that brings me joy because, okay, something got through, right?
Catch Greg Laurie's teaching show, A New Beginning, on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on 107.1 FM.
paper route. Balconies on Star 88. 821.
High of 18 degrees Celsius.
Gosh.
18 degrees Celsius?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's the Morning Invasion with Dax and Steve-O.
They're terrible and you know it.
What up, Jace?
Morning. How's it going, guys?
What up?
Only my mom calls me Jace.
Ooh. Your mom calls you Jace?
Yeah.
My mom dated Lee Greenwood.
I know. Steve Greenwood.
I
It
know,
could have been
right?
Steve Greenwood.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah.
I was already born, though, so, yeah, no.
But, you know, you could have taken the new name if you got
I don't think I
remarried.
would have.
No?
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
no.
Stephen Greenwood.
No, because my mom's been married after she married my dad,
Yeah.
right? Like, and then he died, and so then she got married, and then, like, you know, anytime she got divorced, she'd always go back to Jeter.
Yeah.
She never went back to her maiden name.
No, I like that.
Because Jeter's, like, the dopest.
It is. It's a great
And
last
so,
name.
So I don't think I could.
Yeah.
I don't care who
What's
you
her
are, Lee
maiden
Greenwood.
name?
Garcia.
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 Although that wouldn't have been bad because then, you know, I could actually prove that I'm actually Spanish.
Right.
Because it makes me crazy.
Yeah. Because you grew up in, because you kind of spent a lot of time in Española.
Or Las Vegas.
Yeah, or Las Vegas. Yeah. And
Yeah.
they kind of weren't nice to you because you were the
No,
white kid.
because I was a white kid.
Yeah. But in New Mexico,
I was like, ha, ow, fooled you. I'm actually half Hispanic, you dumb. Oh, okay. Shut up, gringo.
Claro.
That's real. Yeah.
No, yeah, for real. Yeah. Real
It's a
talk.
sad existence. Thus, I hid out at home and read comic books.
I had one of those really awkward. I think all of us in the dry sauna at the gym yesterday had a really. We were all sitting there going, "Is that fight about ready to break out?" There's this massively ripped guy with tattoos. You could tell he's
Yeah.
been in. He was. Well, I found out later on he was in a biker gang back
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
day. And there was this other guy, who you could clearly tell probably was in a biker gang.
Right.
And he was wearing his jeans in the dry sauna with no shirt on.
Okay.
But they were having a conversation. They knew each other.
Yeah.
Well, this guy, the young kid, he was just, every other word was a bad word, right?
Yeah.
And the big guy, the ripped guy, looks at him and goes, "Hey, man, why do you cuss so much?" And the guy's response was, "I don't know. It's just part of who I am."
Okay.
And so they continue
I don't
to
know, because
talk.
I'm 17.
Yeah.
And the guy starts talking about some biker gang stuff.
Mhm.
And the guy looks at him and goes, "You don't need to be talking about stuff like that in here." And we're all just sitting there going,
The sanctity of the
"Oh,
sauna.
man, it's going down right now.
Wow.
It's going down." But this guy clearly didn't get it and like continued talking about it. And the guy got up and left.
Wow.
We're all just sitting there going, "Holy cow, that could have been horrible."
He was violating the sanctity of
Yeah.
the sauna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because one of us could have been, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're at the Iron Church, you need to, you know, have
Exactly.
a certain amount of decorum.
It's one of that's the thing. Going to a dry sauna you need to be quiet. That's
It's
if I
contemplative.
could say
Wait,
anything.
why?
You walk in, you just shut your mouth and you just sit there.
Yeah.
You don't need to be talking. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Because my phone always overheats.
Yeah.
So I'll get about maybe 10 minutes of, you know, music or a podcast and then it overheats. Then I have to sit there. Last thing I want is to hear someone's conversation. Be quiet. All
Wow.
right? I want to meditate.
Wow.
I want to try to reach my maximum level of heat. Okay?
Well, I mean, if you argue with someone, you're probably going to
I
heat
was
up a
going to
lot faster.
say.
Unless you're arguing, I think I might be okay with that because that was actually enjoyable to watch. I'm not going to lie.
You're like, I hate confrontation, but it's fun to watch
Yeah.
confrontation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you're like, that's what it's like.
I want to be near confrontation, not
yeah.
in confrontation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll eat
my
my
gosh.
popcorn.
Man, speaking of confrontation, it got a little heated in here this morning when DC launched the Joker trailer.
Really?
Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
We should take a break.
I was going to say, we can talk about that next segment
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
we watched it this morning with Beanix.
Yeah.
And my favorite part was when Beanix said, wow, I've got to say, this might be the first time in history I've been excited about a cartoon movie.
Yeah,
And I'm
cartoon
like,
movie.
Hey, man.
Okay, let's talk about the nomenclature, okay?
Yeah.
That's not, Brian, no.
That might have been this first trailer ever that he's watched.
Yeah. That wasn't like an art
Because he
film.
goes, "What are you guys watching?"
He didn't know how to feel.
He didn't
No,
even know
yeah.
what is this?
He's like, is this what movies are like now?
No, he goes, "Is that Heath Ledger?"
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
like,
like, no,
And Steve was
dude.
like, "Shh,
that-
shh, shh."
That would be more exciting if it was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Tupac came back. Why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Nerd Talk. Well, speaking of morbid things, I'd like to talk to you guys this morning about something very important. Did you get your Avengers Endgame tickets yesterday?
No.
What? You gotta leave Nerd Talk, bro. You're not allowed to be on Nerd Talk if you didn't frustratingly throw things at your computer screen yesterday.
No, I lived a very calm and peaceful existence yesterday. It was great.
You know what was funny is I did as well. Like Teo tried 2 different websites.
Yeah.
They all crashed, and he finally had to go down to the mall in Tennessee where he lives to buy tickets. It
At the
stood in
box
line
office.
for over an hour.
What?
To buy tickets.
Wow.
They said it was like your childhood when you were in line to get concert tickets.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a line a mile long to get tickets to the new
Oh my
Avengers movie.
Gosh. Yeah.
It sold more tickets yesterday in the first hour of ticket sales than Avengers Infinity War did in its existence.
What? Wow. Well, I'm not surprised by that.
Had my mic.
Turn the microphone on there, Dex.
Gotta watch that elbow, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think he's new at this. Yeah. So I saw Sam yesterday. He works here, and she was like, she had gotten her tickets, but she was online for like a long time to get them. But yeah, so that's the thing. I'm at this point in my life where will I see it? Absolutely. Will I see it first run? Yes. But I'm not going
care
to
about spoilers.
But I think people are good enough nowadays not to spoil things for me.
You foolish idiot!
You fool! Oh, you're smart.
I instantly regret saying that now.
What a pastor to think good things about people.
What did you call him?
A pastor.
Oh, okay.
What is Pastor Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, well done thinking the better of people, you dummy.
1 Corinthians 13, man. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
But no, because I'm at this point in my life now where I'm like, I don't have the time, the priorities, the money to like rush out and do things like right away, you know?
Yeah.
So I just don't do the Thursday night, grand opening stuff anymore. I don't have that margin in my life. But I will probably go see it with my kids in the big theater, which is a huge treat for them and a huge treat for me. And so I will do that. But then again, also too, I knew it was going to be crazy to get tickets right away. And also, do I really want to, go see it when it's slam packed, like you were saying the other day, like sitting in the front row with your neck all the way up? I'll go see it on a Monday afternoon with my kids on my day off.
Oh,
and it'll be awesome.
This will be Brody's very first opening night experience.
Really?
We got the very first screening, like 6 p.m. opening night, IMAX.
Oh, that's cool.
And Brody's never had this, so
his little mind's going to
it
explode.
will explode. Like, I think we're all going to have to dress up at this point.
Which one would you drink?
Yes, he was on the show yesterday for a solid 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and we talked about which Avenger we would drink.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't want
You
to
could take on
participate in that.
their powers. What would you drink?
Come on, nerd.
I don't want to drink an adventure.
Yeah, but if you could take on the powers.
You like tea, right?
Yes, I like tea.
Okay. Well, then, what's the problem?
I have a problem with
Come
Kit
on,
Cups.
man.
No. Okay, who
Have
would
a
I
little
drink?
cup of Bucky Barnes. You don't want some Bucky Barnes?
Well,
Come
so here's
on,
the thing.
Drink it.
Is it only the characters who have biological or innate powers, or people who have technological powers? Are you drinking like little bits of like
Forgot we're
Iron Man
asking
armor?
Jason.
I know.
Armor? Yeah.
Well,
You
no,
are.
No, no.
I mean, those are all great
But
questions.
if you're drinking Tony Stark, you could clearly get his brain power.
Intelligence.
And alcoholism.
And then you could create. That actually isn't really covered in the movies.
Is he an alcoholic
in the comic book?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was a crazy thing. But
Yeah.
that was. I'm actually glad they didn't do that in the movies.
Yeah.
They didn't need to.
Yeah.
He's got enough problems.
Yeah. So it's Tony Stark's genius. Yeah, I think the easy one's Cap. You just get to be the peak of human existence
Until you
physically.
get shot with a bullet, then you're dead. What
Yeah,
a
but you
terrible-
can dodge it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, you can be a billionaire and super smart until you get shot with a bullet and then you're dead. Like,
Touche.
let's think this out now.
Yeah.
But yeah, which Avenger would be cool? I always thought Vision's powers were really cool.
Yeah.
I love the
Being a mindless robot?
No, he is
You
not.
already have his characteristics.
He is.
You have his character traits.
You mean an
You speak like
overlay
him.
of some of the smartest people in
Sure.
existence,
Yes.
magical powers,
Uh-huh.
and a murder robot?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
All of those things.
I rewatched Infinity War yesterday.
Dude, Age of Ultron, fantastic.
It's a great movie.
I don't like that it's down on everybody's lists for
It shouldn't be.
Marvel
it's really
movies.
good.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right.
Well, let's take a break.
No. Oh, okay.
We gotta
yeah,
take
we
a
do
break.
have to take a break.
You want to show me that thing?
Yep.
We'll watch the trailer, but I also have a list because as we're talking Avengers and deaths, USA Today did a piece with like Vegas odds makers, right?
Yeah.
And it's like who is going to live and who is going to die in Endgame according to these people. Like this isn't just like some random. We interviewed 18-year-olds at a comic shop and asked for their opinions. No, this is like according to script writing of the last decade of Marvel films, and these are the odds on the odds-on favorite of who's going to live and who's going to die.
I have some strong opinions about this.
The number one, like, odds-on favorite to die surprised me. It really did. So,
okay,
we'll talk about it.
We'll see how it goes.
Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
As a Christian, you have a hope to share. With more, here's Matt Chandler on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
I want to argue that the only way to look at and take very seriously where we fall short is to see what God actually says in the text is true about us. And only then when we see that can we look at the very serious reality that we have fallen short of the glory of God. So I'm not trying to say falling short of the glory of God does not matter. It matters a whole bunch. You need only look to the cross of Jesus Christ and the reality of hell to see how serious God is about sin and falling short of the glory of God. I'm saying that the path to the fullness of life is found not in realizing that you have fallen short alone, but rather how God sees you and how God has asked us to see one another. And the reason I'm saying that is because the you in this text, that you are the salt, you are the light, you is emphatic and restrictive.
That's Matt Chandler on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
The Almost Hands on Star 88. 837.
High of 62 degrees.
That's right. That's right, everybody.
Hello.
What's wrong, everybody?
Should I shave my beard down into a Tony Stark goatee for the opening of
Yes.
Avengers Endgame?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, and yes.
I think I need to.
And
It'll be
then wear
the
like
thin, like
then wear
wear
like
a suit.
Under Armour, athletic gear, put
Yeah.
the light on it.
Although Brody thinks I look way more like Hawkeye because of my haircut, because it really
That's
truly
the
is
Hawkeye.
the Hawkeye
Yeah.
like Ronin haircut. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
totally. Just take a sword to the theater. Wait. No, don't do that.
Wait, are you allowed to dress up anymore? Because
Yes.
what you just said. All right.
You just can't wear a mask.
Oh. Well, then what's the point?
Well, yeah. Yeah, it probably depends by state and by city if you can wear a mask or
Yeah.
a full costume to
Right?
a public place like that, especially after all the things that have kind
Yeah,
of
'cause
happened in the
I
recent
thought I
past.
had heard that there are some
with movie
spots
theaters.
that they wouldn't allow costumes, but
Yeah.
oh,
But I mean, if you're wearing like, but there's so many Avengers don't have masks,
Yeah.
You can easily do a Captain America costume with no mask. You can easily do Tony Stark without a mask because a lot of those movies, especially in the sequels, they want more and more of the actors to have face time, where it shows them wearing the suit. And so, yeah, it's really easy to get around. Now,
imagine
if you were, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, I cut you off. Go
No,
ahead.
if you were on like a domino mask, like I think they wouldn't care. But if like a full face, like Iron Man helmet, that'd be different. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, can you imagine you take Brody to watch a movie and he's all dressed up and they're like, excuse me, sir, he's not allowed to wear a costume.
You're like, he's 6. Get out of my face.
Yeah, but rules clearly state
But I'm
that there's
wondering,
no
like,
costumes in the theater.
can you
That's a great question. You should just call a theater later.
later?
I
The
mean,
Starman needs to know.
totally on air.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, after, yeah.
Yeah, after the Batman shooting. Yeah.
Somebody will chime in.
Yeah, someone who works at a theater will chime in, or someone who has a horrible experience will chime in.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you guys teasing before the break? What
Well, we
were
were
gonna talk
talking about death, so
death, guys. Death.
yeah. So I guess I can dress up like Tony Stark, but no weapons. At least according to
Yeah.
Mark and Tempe, whose birthday it is, and all he wanted for his birthday was some nerd talk. So
Oh, good.
We aim to please.
yes, we do.
Beautiful.
We also got you a Joker trailer. Here you go.
Yeah. Just
so
for
what do
you.
what do you think, man?
Dude, that was an epic trailer. It's disturbing in all the right ways. It has a very kind of art house feel to it.
Yeah.
And it looks like a very well done treatise into the slow descent into madness for a person, and might be the best explanation and depiction of why Joker is the way he is than ever before. Because either they just kind of just start with him already as the Joker, like with Heath Ledger, or they just say, well, he fell in a vat of chemicals, now he's like this. And that's kind of like a hand wave of narrative explanation.
Yeah.
This is like, no, let us show you in gruesome detail and granularity why he is crazy and why you probably should maybe be a little more crazy than you are. And it's like, wow, that. And, and then putting him near like the elderly and children in that movie, in that trailer, makes you feel super uncomfortable, which is part of why they do that.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, it's very, very well done. Not
You're
recommended for
crazy.
kids to watch that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is not a movie that I'm gonna be like,
No.
Brody, would you like to go see the Joker movie?
And then never sleep again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it comes out October 4th. There isn't a rating yet. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably gonna be rated R.
Rated, nope.
This is
For
crazy.
clowns.
Yeah, no, seriously. So, but I'm definitely interested to see, how they pull this one off, because
Yeah.
it just looks like, as they call it, an intense character study
Yeah.
of
It really
a
is.
psychopath.
Yeah, it is.
So-
And I'm not surprised that Joaquin Phoenix pulls it off so well.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. A little creepy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what happens when you watch the trailer.
Someone needs to refill their prescription.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, you can wear costumes.
Yep.
For movie premieres.
Okay.
Theaters do not permit masks of any kind.
Yeah. Guys.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
And Rodney, just Google Joker trailer, and that first. You'll see it pop right up first thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodney also wants to know if you can wear a Superman costume and frown at everybody.
Yeah.
You can, but I don't recommend it.
It's like wearing a Star Trek uniform to the Star Wars premiere.
Yeah, you can, if you want to get into nerd fights. But
Yeah.
here's the thing. If there's one thing I've learned about nerds working at Astro Zombies,
I'm a nerd.
It's not like it was when we were kids.
Right.
Where it was like the asthmatic D&D kid.
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm just looking for dude.
So one time when I was playing D&D and
yeah,
you
not at all.
swallow in the middle of a
fact,
sentence.
This dude walked in the other day.
Yeah.
Cauliflower ears. So for those who don't know, cauliflower ear reference. MMA fighters, wrestlers,
yeah.
right? So they break all the like blood,
Cartilage and-
and so then they get these like things that look crazy, and it's cauliflower ear. Ripped, tattooed up dude,
Right.
walked in,
Just came in from a sauna.
Yeah,
right? Seriously, you could tell he was a fighter, like
Yeah.
totally MMA fighter.
Very common in this town, yeah.
Walked into Astro Zombies, and I'm going, oh, well, clearly this has got to be like some actor who's looking for material because he's
Right.
going to play a character and role because
Yeah.
sharp dress.
Which has
you know,
happened
it's like-
before to
yeah,
you, yeah.
absolutely. Keith Jardine is in there regularly.
Yeah.
Walks in, and I'm like, hey, welcome to Astro Zombies. If you're looking for anything in particular, let me know. And he's like, actually, I need a few D20s. Do you guys sell D20s here?
Yeah, they
and
sell
I
singles.
stared at him blank in the face and went, D20s. Is that a comic book?
Come on, Steve-O.
D20s.
I feel
He
personally
goes-
betrayed.
He looked at me because he said D20s and D6s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I went, blink, blink. D20s are like the 20-sided dice for Dungeons and Dragons.
An icehedron.
And then a D6 is like
icehedron, yes.
the one that's like a normal dice.
Yeah, normal six-sided die
A
that everyone's
six-sided
familiar
dice.
with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, everybody's familiar with that. And so he grabs a few like D20s and D6s,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Do you have any what did he call them?
Percentile dice?
What are your E5 or 5E or what is it called?
5E.
5E. Okay. What do you guys got? 5E. Do you have sheets? 5E sheets? I
Yeah.
think is what he was asking for.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm like here because the owner's a friend of mine and I'm helping out. I know like some comic stuff, but I have no idea what language you're speaking. And he laughed at me and he was like, 5th edition. Dungeons and
for
Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons,
They're on 5th edition. I need some 5E sheets.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So they sell the sheets like that, but they're super uncommon to find like in a store. Just go online and download it. It's
We
from the
had 'em.
website.
We had them.
You had them really?
Yeah, we have them.
Wow.
And so I walked over and was like, all of our Dungeons and Dragons stuff is in this section right here. What do they look like?
Pieces of paper.
But seriously,
Yeah.
not what I was expecting.
No.
He clearly a wrestler, a fighter of some kind, sharp dressed, and I was
Yeah.
like, I just my idea of a nerd has been totally destroyed because
Good.
I see more dudes that walk in there that I'm thinking, oh, this guy's looking for punk records.
Yeah.
You know, because we sell vinyl
Right.
too. And it's like, no, he's looking for comics.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's weird, man.
Right.
It's shifted.
Yeah, it has. And some of the premier like D&D people and nerds in Hollywood are people like Joe Manganiello.
Right.
From True Blood and also the original Flash Thompson to bring
Yeah.
it way back in Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And it's just, you're destroying all those stereotypes, you know? And then even people now they've gotten older and gotten a lot more refined, like Colbert, he's a massive nerd and knows Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion inside and out, loves D&D, had Joe Manganiello on his show just to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and Joe Manganiello's new punk rock 80s metal D&D clothing line that he has.
So weird.
So so that's the thing is like I know you were talking earlier about how you were destroying the hopes and dreams of a 15-year-old and
Yes.
arguing about what a nerd and geek is. And that's
Listen, he said Spider-Man Homecoming was a terrible film. He goes,
Kick him
it's
out.
not even a good movie. It's like, it's a bad John
Get
Hughes movie. And I said,
Kick him
you
out.
weren't even alive when they made John Hughes movies. Get out of my store.
seriously. No, like
my
I'm really
gosh.
open and tolerant of a lot of things, but
I'm like, I'll give you that it wasn't the best Spider-Man movie in the last 2 years because Into the Spider-Verse out Spider-Man'd it. However, it's a good movie.
It's one of the best.
Stop regurgitating things you read on forums.
Yeah.
John
Have you guys
Hughes
ever
movie.
seen Pawn Stars?
yeah.
They should do like a comic book nerd shop Pawn
Dude,
Stars
That would
version.
be great.
It would.
be
I'm
so
telling
funny.
you, it'll change your idea of what a nerd is because
Absolutely.
it's so like you come visit after service
Yeah,
on Sundays,
yeah.
and we hang out and Sundays are super busy, and it's always really weird to me because I'm like, none of you look like you should be in a comic shop.
Right. But isn't that good?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
really
I dig
good.
it. I dig
Yeah.
it because it's like, cool. It's culture.
Because people are finding the things that they love, and they're not being constrained by, social norms or stereotypes about what it should be. And that's what I mean. At Nob Hill, we have people who come to church that don't look like people who should come to church.
Right.
Right. And then
Yeah.
we have people who go into the comic book shop who don't look like a classic nerd from the 80s.
Yeah.
So they don't look like Chunk from Goonies.
Yeah. Yeah.
They look like, regular everyday people because they realize that nerd stuff is fun and it's cool and
Yeah.
they no longer care what people think. And so they went to go do something fun and cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and that's all it really comes down to.
It's really interesting.
And the arguments are fun and it can be healthy debate, except for people who just repeat things they heard on 4chan.
Yeah. Stephanie said, so nerds do grow up to be hot?
Yeah, bro.
Some do.
Well, there's
Some
always
do.
Steve-O. Yeah.
Okay, stop it.
Nah.
Okay, we got to talk about this. Of
Okay.
course, yesterday, tickets went on sale for Avengers Endgame. People are selling them on eBay for hundreds of dollars, which is
Right.
ridiculous to me.
But which, by the way, that doesn't mean that people are buying them for hundreds of bucks. It just means that people are selling them for hundreds
right,
of bucks.
Trying to sell them for hundreds of dollars. Now, USA Today ran a story, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Speaking of
'Cause
culture.
USA Today.
Because USA Today.
Yeah.
Ran a story because obviously last year in Infinity War, Thanos snaps his fingers and half of the people turn to dust, and it's like, wow, death. How are we going to fix this? Also, who's really going to die? Because this is it. This is
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame. We know that some of the actors have ended their contracts with Marvel, so what's going to happen? Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to die. However, they made out a list of all of the major heroes heading into the new Avengers film, ranked by their chances of survival from most likely to perish to totally gonna live.
Yeah.
I was actually very, very surprised on both ends by who's most likely to die and who's absolutely most likely to live.
Well, I have some strong opinions about who I think is most likely to die.
Okay.
So I'm going with this new kind of crazy pants theory that that Tony Stark is going to die and that Cap will live, but he's going to end up back in the 40s.
See,
I like that.
We talked about that.
I
Yeah.
love that.
That would be
Because
fantastic.
But it would
there's-
change
Wouldn't it
everything,
mess
right?
up the timeline?
Possibly, if they go away and don't go do anything else.
But
Well, here's the thing.
she
Isn't
helps-
it going to hurt the timeline? Yeah, the whole solution's going to mess up the timeline.
Yeah.
I think they're
But
past that.
She launched S.H.I.E.L.D., man.
She helped launch S.H.I.E.L.D., and if you watch the excellent TV series Agent Carter,
Yeah.
she did a lot of stuff.
I know. So Cap would ruin all that.
Possibly,
For love.
but for love.
I think Cap's gonna die, and Stark is gonna live and be like the dad that he's gonna be the Nick Fury that keeps all
Everything
the new
going.
Avengers together.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though, is that
Unless that's Cap.
Well, here's the thing. I think that Cap. Okay. I had an idea. All right. So, okay.
Go ahead.
That just happened live. I'm so sorry.
Oh!
Brain tingling. Okay. So, in the very first trailer for Endgame, it shows Cap looking at a picture of Peggy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With
true.
there's no reason for that.
Why?
Well, because they're dealing with Infinity War.
Yeah.
They're dealing with the loss of people who died in that and were
Yeah.
dusted in that. She has nothing to do with
It
that.
has everything to do with it. That's his love.
Right, who they haven't dealt with in several movies.
Yeah.
If he's pining for the past in a movie about potentially time travel,
Yeah.
that's a huge, huge clue. So here's what I'm going to say is that Tony Stark dies because it's the whole thing in the original trailer is him saying goodbye to Pepper, how it's not going to work out, and how Doctor Strange says that it only works if you're alive because he's going to sacrifice himself in a big way that makes the whole plan work. Cap goes back in time, ends up living out his days with Peggy, which means he works with S.H.I.E.L.D. through the decades.
Make more movies with
And
Please!
now
Just kidding.
a 70-year-old but still super strong and spry Cap runs S.H.I.E.L.D. and is the granddaddy of new superheroes and becomes that fatherly and mentoring role that you were just talking about, which they did in one of the comics when Steve Rogers turns old.
Yep.
And he's like got gray hair and stuff.
Rodney
that was
says,
the idea I
nope,
just had.
Iron Man's giving his life for Cap.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. I'll weep. Carl also predicts Tony Stark. He's old, realizing he can't be as cautious and sacrifice and go on to the limits. We should, Rodney says, so are we doing endgame brackets then? This will be like our March Madness.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But so what did that list say? What did that list have as like the top or like the top couple of people who aren't going to make it?
More people chiming in on the live line.
Okay.
Somebody said, I don't think Stark's going to die, but I do think he's done after this. This is his end game. Cap is not going to die. I don't know what's going to happen, though. So what do you guys say? What do you guys think? Odds on favorite, like, this person is going to die, number one, death. You think Tony?
I think Tony.
I think Tony too. Yeah.
I was thinking Cap. That's who I was thinking. And I'll weep my eyes out.
Originally, I agreed with you because he even, like, he has the most publicly noticed end of contract and writes this nice letter to everyone on Twitter, like, hey, I'm done. I'm so thankful. You're like, oh, he is done. So, but there's more than one way to make that character done.
And here's the thing. Odds on favorite is neither.
Really?
It's not Captain America or Tony Stark. And those are the two people that, like, most people say, nah, bro, I'm going to cry when this happens.
Yeah.
Odds on favorite, according to USA Today anyways, and all these, Vegas sharks. Number one, you guys ready?
Ronan.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can see that.
They believe it's because of the fact that, maybe his family gets wiped out. He's all moody now and a samurai. And since he has no family, he's got nothing more to lose. And maybe sacrificing himself will bring his family back type thing, situation. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. But the thing is, then if he's going to give everything to get them back, but in doing so kills himself, then
I don't think that's
he's
right.
still separated from his family.
Second odds on favorite? Not Cap or Iron Man.
Really?
Dang. Black Widow.
Nope.
What about Fury?
Nope.
Really? All right,
What
who is it?
about
Thor.
Thor? No.
Yeah.
He just got the hammer,
He's a
man.
god.
He's
He
got the
can
hammer
die.
and a dope haircut. Come on. According to the odds
Well,
makers.
hold on. Hawkeye got a dope haircut, too. Maybe that's
Yeah.
the whole indicator.
Yeah. Like, think about it. It's like his brother's gone.
Everyone's gone.
Everyone's gone.
He's
no,
like-
but his brother's like actually gone. Like,
Yeah, like for reals, he's gone. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, well, think about it. He has nothing to lose anymore because he lost his brother, his dad, everybody's gone.
No, I think what's going to happen to Thor is they're going to take a page from the comics where Asgard moves to like the middle of the Midwest.
Yeah.
Because in the last movie in Ragnarok, Odin even talks about, hey, isn't this beautiful here in like, Finland or Sweden or wherever they are.
Right.
And this could
Norway.
this could be a home for our people.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that in the comics. And then into that movie, Asgard is G's.
Yeah.
And there's literally no one else from the top tier of Asgardian society other than Thor who could lead them. And you're surprised by this?
Right.
I'm a nerd.
So
Yeah.
the next two are the people that we all believe. Captain America, they
Yep.
believe, probably. Iron Man, probably. And then I'll just give you the fifth. Odds on favorite to die, which really surprised me until I read the article, and now I'm going,
Okay.
dang it,
Winter Soldier?
Bucky.
Really?
Because everybody believes Cap's going to die,
So he'll
Bucky's
take-
going to take on the mantle.
Right.
But
But there's another candidate.
Winter Soldier's entire story arc has been that he's seeking redemption, and what greater redemption than sacrificing oneself for their friend?
Yeah. Greater love has no man than this.
That's right. That's like biblical, dog.
Yeah.
Preach.
So, and that's the thing is most people forget that Falcon also became Captain America in the comics.
He did.
And so he could be another.
He would be dope with the red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
and the
dude,
wings.
and the wings and the
Mhm.
shield.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay, odds on favorite to
Preach.
live. Who is it? Who do you guys believe is like the odds on favorite? Like
Spider-Man.
obviously this person cannot die.
Spider-Man and
That's who I would have said.
and
Black
Black Panther. Also Groot.
And Groot.
Also Groot.
Yeah, the
He
ladies
died once
will
already
lose
and
their
came
minds.
back.
Exactly. Yeah, Groot for sure.
No,
Number
listen.
one.
The people who you pay attention to the least, they're not going to kill because no one cares if they die.
No,
so
people lose
those
their minds
people would
if they
live.
die.
Dang, dude, Rodney might not be wrong. He's like, come on, y'all. You know Thor's gonna join Loki and Odin in the afterlife. Valhalla.
Okay.
Right? Because Valkyrie's gonna become the new Thor because she's female and black. Welcome to 2019.
Okay, I could see that.
I can see that too.
And also, the comics have done female. Thor.
Yeah. She'd be dope, actually. I love
Really
her
good.
character. She'd be really good. All right.
All right.
Odds on favorite to live. You want me to say it now?
Yes.
Real quick?
Or after the break. I don't know.
Number one, odds on favorite to live because, come on, man. Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Because duh.
Yeah.
Second,
Spider-Man.
Captain Marvel.
Oh.
Not Spider-Man.
Because she's still so new.
Because duh.
Yeah.
They just introduced her.
Yeah, exactly.
And number 3 was Spider-Man.
Right.
Number 4, Doctor Strange. Number 5, Shuri. Because
everybody
it's like,
loves her.
come on, guys.
But
We just introduced these characters.
But Doctor Strange, I don't know. I think that's too optimistic.
They're making another Doctor Strange movie. Come on, man. You can't do that.
Fine.
Okay.
All right, we got to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Now here's a seriously hot spot from Skip Heitzig.
The role of a husband and wife cannot be done successfully without the Lord. You need him to fill your life, control your thinking, your temperament, your tongue.
Hotspot. The husband's role can be summed up by one word: love.
Yes, he is the leader of the home, but this is a leadership of love. It is a servant leadership.
Access Skip's entire teaching library at connectwithskip.com.
When a husband so goes all out to show love to his wife, she's going to feel so secure in that love, she's going to respond. So then, a husband is to be a leader, but a lover. That's the balance. Leader, lover.
Add the Connect with Skip Heitzig Alexa skill to your Amazon device.
Biblical love is not a flush of emotion. It's not a patter of the heart. It's not a shot of adrenaline. A good Mexican meal will give you that. Love is deeper. It is singular love. It is sacrificial love.
Hotspot. Pastor Jack Graham and a Star 88 Supernova.
Let me just ask you a question today. Do words like powerful, passionate, successful, dynamic, joyful, and words like these, do these kinds of words describe your Christian life? Are you living with purpose and passion in your life? There's a great deal of conversation today, and I'm grateful for it, about living with purpose. And you must discover your purpose, why God put you here. But the fuel, the fire that feeds your purpose is passion. Passion puts fire in your purpose. Because what difference does it make if you know your purpose in life, if you know why you're here, and yet you are not empowered to do it?
Catch Pastor Jack Graham, PowerPoint, broadcast weekdays at 10:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT. This is KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe. Rebroadcast on KKCJ, Cannon Air Force Base. KPKJ, Mintmore. K201CC, Las Cruces. K203EZ, Alamogordo. K207CQ, Gallup. K211CW, Hobbs. K212EH, Silver City. K214DE, Antonito. K218AK, Artesia. K250AB, Roswell. K293AO, Alamosa. K228DQ, Portales. In the free app for iOS and Android, and online at star88.fm.
We fought till I would give in. Perfect disasters. We were reaching for the rafters. And most of the days we were searching for ways to get up and get out of the town we were raised, yeah, 'cause we were done. I remember we were sleeping in cars, we were searching for ours, we were burning cigars with the white plastic tips till we saw the sun. We said crazy things like, I refuse to look back thinking days were better just because the younger days. I don't know what's round the corner, way I feel right now, I swear I'll never change. Back when we were kids, lights down, and we're driving just to get out. Perfect disasters. Yeah, we were swinging from the rafters. Hey, hey, hey. We were dancing in cars, we were looking for eyes, we were naming the stars of the people we knew till we had to go. And we were saying things like, I refuse to look back thinking days were better just because the younger days. I don't know what's round the corner, way I feel right now, I swear we'll never change. Back when we were kids, we'll never die. You and me were kids, swear that we'll never die. Nights when we kept dancing, changing all our plans, making every day a holiday. Feel the years start burning, city lights they're turning, but something about this feels the same. Back when we were kids, swore we would never die. You and me were kids, swore that we'll never die. I refuse to look back thinking days were better just because the younger days. You and me were kids. I don't know what's round the corner, way I feel right now, I swear we'll never change. You and me were kids.
One Republic Kids, Star 88, 904.
A high of 62 degrees.
It's the Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
You smell plain. Not anymore. Marvel presents the Civil War cologne line.
Civil
War. Each bottle captures the essence of a superhero.
Essence.
Spritz yourself with Black Widow.
Careful, she bites.
Okay.
Coat yourself in a spicy suit of rich and smart with Iron Man.
Don't get too smart now.
Captain America evokes the musky scent of an antique American flag.
Musty.
Brainwash your senses into dark, passionate confusion with Bucky Barnes.
Is he good? Is he bad? No one knows.
Feel mighty but tiny with Ant-Man.
So tiny.
And then there's the bow and arrow guy who doesn't have a scent because he's pointless.
We don't even know his name.
The Civil War cologne line.
Cologne.
Unleash your power by unleashing theirs.
Cologne.
Oh, the smell of it.
I mean,
Pastor Jason Mills is rocking it right now. You smell
Cologne is the best part of that whole thing.
Cologne.
I really hope Hawkeye has a really cool story in Endgame.
Yeah,
It
I
makes
think he
that
will.
cologne guy feel bad.
Yeah. Get about it, everybody. The Civil War line. It's not available in stores.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Mills getting thick in here with some nerd talk.
Yes, it is.
Talking about Endgame, because that's what everybody's talking about. Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, apparently the country's losing its mind.
Yeah. I wanted to check something during the break and totally forgot. You nerds talk amongst yourselves.
So what I was saying before, though, Dex, is I think that a lot of these characters are going to go away, not because their story arc is necessarily done, because the actors who play them are aging out in many ways.
Yes.
Because they don't want to reboot their series.
Yes.
Right? So, they're going to reboot, Suicide Squad. They've rebooted Spider-Man how many times? And even with like X-Men, Logan is getting older. Hugh Jackman's getting older, so they're going to have to reboot him eventually, but they don't want to. They're trying to use him as long as possible.
Excuse me, I disagree with you because with CGI, doesn't matter how old they get. We saw in Captain Marvel that they can do that, okay?
Yeah, but Nick Fury looked good already.
Well, yeah, true, but still, he's old, okay? And they made him look young, so it doesn't matter how old they get. They can still use the same actors, so
yeah.
I think your theory's flawed.
Well, it could be, but I think
Chick
people
fight!
Wow. What does that say about you and me?
I mean,
But yeah, so I just think that they might use this as an opportunity to retire some of the older actors as they keep bringing in new blood like Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and Black Panther, who are all great heroes in their own right and part of the classic lineup of various Avengers teams.
Is there a comic book character that you still want to see on the big screen that they haven't?
Invincible. What?
Yeah, no, Invincible would be great. From Image Comics, same dude who does Walking Dead.
They're making a TV series out of it right now, actually.
Are they really?
The actor who played Glenn, Stephen Young,
Yeah.
he is voicing him. It's an animated series
Oh, really?
produced by Seth Rogen.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a fan. I know, he was a big fan. And I was like,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, he's a funny dude, but I'm a little worried about that.
So I wanted to check something during the break, and I looked it up because we were talking about the fact that Avengers Endgame tickets went on sale, and then immediately, like, most places sold out.
Yeah.
So much so that it crashed Fandango and Atom Tickets and like Cinemark's website and AMC and all that stuff or whatever. So I thought, okay, people are trying to sell them, but
Yeah, is anyone
nobody's dumb enough. So I went to eBay and then
Oh,
filtered it with completed/sold.
Right.
So these are actual auctions that have completed and sold.
Yeah. Oh no.
And it's averaging between $75 and $100 a ticket.
Oh my gosh.
$75 to $100 for one singular ticket to a stinking movie.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Shout out to New York and Arizona for being the first two cities where people actually bought overly expensive movie tickets.
That makes sense.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Understand that.
In their defense, movie tickets in New York do cost like $50.
Yeah, touche.
So that's not that much more.
Yeah.
They'll just forgo the popcorn.
Yeah.
Sneak in snacks like everybody else.
I want to see if any jerks in Albuquerque were. No, nobody. Okay, good.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think it's sold out here in Albuquerque?
Yes.
Everywhere? I mean, we have a lot of theaters.
Certain showings, yeah. It depends on what showing you want to go to.
Yeah.
So
probably
I
Thursday
mean,
night for sure, but
good
not
news,
like
guys.
Saturday, not Sunday.
It's gonna be in the theater for a while. So
72 years.
yeah,
right.
Chances are if you don't get to see it right away. But I will also say this. I understand why people would want to see it immediately because the internet
Yeah, that's
you
true.
have to take everybody who's saying like, oh, I'm not going to be able to see it till Monday. Like Andrew, he's going to be on vacation with his bride, and he's like,
Which
I
means
couldn't
he
get
has
tickets.
plenty of time to go see it.
Right, but they couldn't get tickets until like a couple days later because they're going to be in California.
Yeah.
And which is insane to think about. Like,
Yeah.
it took them a couple days to get tickets.
In one of the
So
largest
he's like,
states
I'm just gonna
in
have
the
to stay
union.
off social media and the internet.
Yeah.
Until I see this movie. And
I
I'm
know.
like, that is.
You know what the worst part
crazy.
is that it's not people like straight up spoiling the movie, it's memes.
Right.
Because the dusting meme came out really quickly after Infinity War. And if you didn't see the movie, it was like, wait, what? What's going on? What's happening?
Right.
And so the memes are probably going to be the biggest problem to avoid with spoilers because people are going to make funny things and pictures get shared like crazy. And there's no real ill intent there. It's just going to be an unfortunate byproduct of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Everybody just says, okay, cool. We've had this discussion about who like lives and dies, but let's be real. The real conversation should be who's going to kill Thanos, guys? And now
Gamora.
the live line and YouTube are both blowing up.
It's got to be Gamora. How could it be anyone else?
Literally no one said that one.
But think about it. I mean, again, I just watched the previous movie yesterday.
Yeah.
It has to be Gamora.
Why does it have to be her?
Because that whole story at its core is a Thanos Gamora story.
Yeah, but like this has been a Tony Stark Thanos story since the first Avengers movie.
Not really. It's only alluded to them.
Listen, nerd, I'm going to pull your beard.
Fight. What about Star-Lord?
You're welcome to. Well, here's the thing.
He needs to redeem himself.
Here's the thing. Everyone's got beef. And if you're like, well, because it's got to be Tony because he has the longest history with him, false. Gamora does.
Oh, yeah. Right.
No one else has a flashback with Thanos
that's true.
with deep emotional
literally his
ties
daughter.
and tries to stab him with an ancestral weapon that he gave her when she was 6.
Got to be careful
And
with
then
that word
is-
when talking about father-daughter. Ancestral? Is that what you said?
Yeah, ancestral.
Okay, good.
No, yeah, not the other word. This is a Christian radio station,
Yeah.
Steve-O.
This is a kid-friendly station.
Yeah, that would never happen in the Bible. All right, now, so But yeah, and so they get the flashback, and she's sacrificed to the Soul Stone, which I'm still not convinced she's like straight up done, even without any time jumps or shenanigans that'll happen in the next movie. I still think a portion of her is alive inside the Soul Stone. I think that's, and there's a lot of comic book history to support that. Adam Warlock, who used to have the Soul Stone for a long time in the comics, when he was missing for a while, he was inside of there. There's a whole like world with beings and people inside of there. And so when Red Skull, I mean, we're spoiling tons of things. I hope you've seen it by now. When Red Skull's like, it requires a sacrifice for anyone can take it. That means two things. There could be potentially lots of people who have been sacrificed in the stone. And then also, too, she says that it has a modicum of wisdom. So maybe she is influencing Thanos through the stone, through all these things. And also, no one's going to be able to get the stone from him, that particular stone from him, without also sacrificing something they love, which I think goes to your whole Hawkeye idea that he's going to sacrifice himself and give up the thing he loves the most, his family, never get a chance to see them again, because he'll be the only one who can take the Soul Stone.
Okay.
Wow.
Most everyone is saying Nebula.
No.
Nebula's, no.
Nebula's B-rate, man.
You're B-rate.
Okay.
She's great.
She is great.
I like Nebula a lot.
But she keeps getting like smacked around like
Somebody
every
said,
scene.
nah, dude, Gamora and Nebula team up, sisters,
Okay,
to
that
take out their father.
I could see that. But Nebula's always getting captured and having body parts replaced and always getting beat up and always losing to Gamora. Like her whole role narratively is to play second fiddle, to be a rival that ultimately always loses to Gamora. So yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be mad if it's anybody less than the Trinity, bro.
What if she sacrifices herself to kill Thanos to save her sister?
Huh? Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got to be Thor.
Nah.
I'm
Because
she's throwing money
she's
on
bad
Thor.
in so many levels.
Because Thanos even said you should have gone for the head.
And he will.
Oh, he will.
But
Thor.
Yeah. Thor.
I'm saying Thor.
Okay. I mean, listen, if you
Dude,
want to be wrong, that's
his
fine.
Loki? You took out Loki?
Yeah.
He
Dead.
took out Heimdall?
Yeah.
And then he literally said, you will die for that.
Yeah.
He's going to.
Yeah, but
At the hands of
Thor
the
right
God
now
of
is
Thunder.
emotionally compromised.
You're emotionally compromised.
You're right. I'm the one who's emotionally compromised.
Oh my gosh.
See, Austin
Because-
says Nebula is out for vengeance. But
She is.
the thing is, sometimes you just don't get that vengeance.
No, you don't.
Because what does the Bible say?
For vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
Yes.
Right. So you're saying that vengeance only comes by the hand of God, and Thor is El God.
Think about it biblically, guys. Who's really going to kill Thanos? Vengeance is mine, saith
Jesus.
Star-Lord.
No.
It's Star-Lord, clearly.
Okay.
Vengeance is mine.
Sacrilege.
It's biblical.
Biblical.
Vengeance is
That's
mine,
not
saith
even the
Star-Lord.
worst scripture twisting I've heard this week.
Really? That's bad. You hang out with the wrong people.
You know what my job is,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
Oh
Have
my
you heard
gosh.
the theory that's going around, which I can't really say the real theory that's going around, but let's
Yeah.
just say Ant-Man
Uh-huh.
shrinks. I'm not going to say what the theory is.
The real theory.
But I talked to Brody about this yesterday.
Like those fish in the Amazon that can go
Yes,
places?
yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
But
And then
I
it
said to
expands.
Brody, what if Ant-Man like jumped into
His nostril.
nostril, down his throat or something, or just jumped into his body somehow,
Uh-huh.
and then went supersized and just exploded Thanos?
Brody's all about this theory, isn't
No,
he?
he said
not at
that
all.
was
He said it
wrong.
was gross.
Well, it is
And
gross.
he doesn't need to do
He
that.
said, why not just jump into like the
He said, why not?
the
Why
glove
can't
or
Vision
something?
just
Yeah.
yes, or have Vision phase through his soul? I was
Yeah.
like, well, that's a
Whoa.
little dark.
Yeah.
Wow.
6
What
years
goes, on,
old.
what goes on at your house?
Oh, what? Nothing. Now, here's the thing. I said, saith Star-Lord.
Uh-huh.
But think about this. If vengeance is God's of thunder, it's
That's-
got to be
I
Thor.
said that.
Yeah.
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 No, it's got to be Gamora. My money.
Or
my
saith the Thor.
I think somebody will sacrifice themselves to
No, there's
to
going to
kill
be multiple
Thanos.
people. It's going to be a team effort
3
for
hours.
sure.
You know we're going to be crying throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, there's
They're
gonna be
to
a-
have plenty of time.
There's going to be 3 Return of the King
plenty
style
of
endings.
great orchestral moments where we're
Yeah.
going to be like, oh, this is the worst moment.
Yeah,
Nope.
when Tony dies, he'll have 20 minutes on his deathbed to say goodbye to everyone.
Ugh.
He'll upload his consciousness into the new version of the armor to be the new Jarvis.
Ooh.
None of us are ready. We're all
No.
talking and joking and having a good time
To
until we
avoid
go
the harsh
see it.
reality.
Yeah, no one is prepared. No one.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, turn your radio down if you're calling in. Please. Thank you. Go ahead.
Hey.
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 Gotta be that. It's got to be that Ant-Man theory, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good theory.
That's wrong and gross.
People are going to riot if it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Not gonna happen. Somebody else
There's
said
some
you
physics
guys are
problems with
completely
that.
missing out on Drax. He's the destroyer. That's literally his sole purpose in life because his wife and daughter were taken out.
Just because that's what you want to do doesn't mean you get to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, listen, there's a lot of people.
angry Guardians.
There are. Manta is the only one.
Star-Lord's like, dude, you killed my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Listen, everyone there, literally everyone there has beef with him.
Yeah.
And like,
Dude, he
there's a-
dusted Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like the greatest basketball player
Wait,
of all
what?
time. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, think about it. Half of the earth is dead.
Yeah. So what? Just odds are he got Michael Jordan.
Odds are, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You dusted the GOAT.
Do you think he dusted every odd person or every even person?
If it's odd, Jordan was 23.
That's where I was going. It's the only sports thing I know.
And then when he came back, wasn't he 45? So literally.
Wow, all odds.
Yeah,
I'm a nerd.
odds are.
All right, I gotta go.
Yeah, for real.
That means we still have Kobe because he was 8 originally.
Yes!
And then 24. So I'm cool with that, man. Black Mamba.
Yeah. No,
He's still around.
The line goes around the block about who wants to kill
Dusted
Thanos.
MJ, man. You know, there's a lot of people in Chicago angry with him. Murder capital of America.
Right.
So
Yeah, seriously.
A lot of people are going to try and dust Thanos.
All right,
Yeah.
Jason.
All right.
Good
telling
stuff.
There's my crazy pants theories. Enjoy
There
them,
you go.
guys.
Good theories, man. Good theories. All right, we got to take a break. We're live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Hang on.
This is a fresh thought. Listen up to Levi Lusko.
To look into it, there is overwhelming evidence to build a case for the existence of God and that God created the world and that God created you. And that's what the Bible says creation tells us day and night. And as we look into the evidence within our own souls, the questions that we ask, all of that, we find clues to help us make the faith-filled decision to believe what the Bible says about who God is, and that is the almighty creator of everything, including yourself, all right? But what the creed then goes on to suggest, and what the Bible attests to, and the reason we went from Isaiah 40 to Matthew chapter 10, is that we're not left there, unbalanced.
For more fresh thoughts, go to LeviLusko.com. A Star 88 Supernova. Here's Rick Warren.
And I hate to tell you this, but you're not taking your car to heaven with you. You're not taking your car. And you're not going to take your condo to heaven with you. And you're not going to take your couch to heaven with you. And you're not going to take your clothes to heaven with you. And you're not going to take your china to heaven with you. You are going to take your character, what you are. So God says, use some of your money to invest in something that's going to heaven so you store up treasure in heaven. None of those other things are going. So he says, invest in yourself for spiritual growth. Now you see, what we like to do, we like to use our money to invest in comfort. But God says, no, invest in character. Because character is what you're going to have the rest of eternity.
Catch Rick Warren's Daily Hope on KNKT 107.1 weekdays at 7:30 a.m.
I was blinded, you gave me eyes to see. I was going under, you reached out to me. No, there's nothing you won't do to pick me up and pull me through every hour, 8 days a week, yeah. Your love is like a fountain, it'll never run dry, it'll never run dry. Your love is moving mountains every day of my life, much grace, come on now. Can I get a witness? Somebody in this place, come on now. Can I get a witness? So much love, so much grace, come on now. Can I get a witness? Somebody in this place, come on now. Can I get a witness? Ooh, your love is like a fountain. It'll never run dry. It'll never run dry. Your love is moving mountains. Every day of my life. Every day of my life. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Oh, can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Oh, can I get a witness? Hey, can I get a witness? Oh, yeah. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness?
Jordan Feliz, Witness on Star 88, 924.
High today of 65 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Tex and Steve-O.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for this breaking news.
A $450 million painting of Jesus has gone missing. Wow. Who took it? Why would they steal Jesus? All of these details and more coming up in the next episode of Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O. Yeah, apparently if you happen to see a very creepy painting of Jesus lying around that looks like it was possibly created by Leonardo da Vinci, well, that's probably the painting that's worth $450 million. Look at this thing. Clearly that's what Jesus looked like. Clearly.
I mean, a little more Chris Cornell than Jesus in that one. Look at those curls.
A little more Mary than...
Yeah, those are some interesting curls.
Yeah. The painting known as Salvator Mundi was supposed to go on display in the museum back in September. A culture official with the Louvre even released a statement explaining, having spent so long undiscovered, this masterpiece is now our gift to the world. We look forward to welcoming people from near and far to witness its beauty. Well, when it came time to display the painting, well, the exhibit was canceled without explanation, and no one seems to know where the painting's at. Gosh, I've seen so many shows and movies over the years where there's that thief that, like, all the different ways that they've stole paintings.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How they'll do, like, an exact replica of the painting, and somehow they'll switch it. So people think it's the real one, but it's not.
Yeah, okay, but here's like a real question. All right, you're the thief, right? You steal a $450 million painting of Jesus that was possibly painted by Da Vinci. Where do you sell this?
To a Saudi
who do you...
prince. The painting was purchased by a Saudi Arabian crown prince.
No, but I mean illegally. Like, you're
on the black internet.
Dude, I stole this Jesus painting. It's worth $450 million. It's like, great. You just stole one of the most famous paintings in the world. How are you planning on unloading said painting?
The dark
Or
internet.
is it like you're just such a fan of the painting, you're like, I need this in my living room?
There's people, man.
I just never understood that aspect of stealing really valuable
You
things.
definitely have to know people. Like, you have to know bad guys, right?
Like, and you know, like, do you take a check for $450 million?
No, you
Does it
never
need to be
take a hot check. It has to be cash in a
Do you realize how
briefcase.
much money for a briefcase?
Yeah, dude, $450 million.
$450 million will
They're $1 million bills. Yeah. So, yeah, there was a Saudi prince who bought this painting back in 2017 for $450 million. You want to know how much these prince people in Saudi Arabia, how much money they have? That's that oil money, bro. $450 million they paid for this painting. Unbelievable. It's a really ugly painting, though, of Jesus. Jesus Louise.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Where in the world is the painting?
Where in the world is Salvatore Mundi?
Is that what it's called?
It's called the Salvatore Mundi.
Salvatore Mundi.
No, Mundi.
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 Okay.
Salvatore. Well, it's a mystery, they say.
Yeah.
$450 million. That's crazy, man. It's insane. I don't get it.
Laura's like, duh, somebody hired somebody to steal it. So then you're like, you don't just steal it. Like
Somebody
you
on the
steal it because somebody,
inside. That's right.
Somebody's telling you to take it.
Somebody on the inside. It's an inside job. Cat burglar, man.
Dark web.
Yep.
You take your payment in diamonds like a movie villain.
Yeah. Yeah. Hudson Hawk, dude. I wanted to be him.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He was a cat burglar.
He was a cat burglar. You know who else was in that movie?
Move it?
Move it?
Yes.
David Caruso.
Yes, David Caruso.
Who was in CSI Miami with Brendan Fair.
That's right.
Our boy Brendan.
It's true.
We have 6 degrees of separation to Bruce Willis. We can now play that game and actually be famous.
Nice.
I can connect you to Bruce Willis, man. I can connect you.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Cool.
I literally just did.
Yeah.
Dex was in Don't Sweat the Small Stuff with Brendan Fair. Brendan Fair was in CSI Miami with David Caruso. David Caruso was in Hudson Hawk with Bruce Willis. Boom.
Good job.
Let's see. Who else can I connect you with? I can connect me with my birthday mate.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, July 16th.
Okay.
Same birthday as Will Ferrell.
Really?
Will Ferrell was in Step Brothers with John C. Reilly.
No kidding.
John C. Reilly was in Guardians of the Galaxy with Brendan Fair. Brendan Fair was in Don't Sweat the Small Stuff with Steve O.
Boom.
Man, we famous.
Boom.
Do I go ahead and speak?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So great.
All right.
Okay, Nate, give me another actor. I'm going to connect you. I'm going to connect you.
Benicio del Toro.
I mean,
see?
That's
you can't do it, can you?
No, I just did it in one less step. That's so dumb.
Darn it.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy, dude. He was the collector.
Oh, yeah.
With Brendan Fair.
Out of all the actors, I picked him, and I didn't even. I
Brendan
forgot.
Fair was in Don't Sweat the Small Stuff
Darn
with
it.
you. One step.
How is that possible?
One step to Benicio del Toro, bro. Gosh.
All right. How about? Let me think about this. I want to find an actor that's going to be really hard. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm going to go the long way. Just to make it seem more interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, it's easy. Because he was in The Expendables with Bruce Willis.
Oh.
Who was in Hudson Hawk.
Is this what you guys do at the comic book shop? Is this
No.
the game you play?
No, they don't know movies.
They don't know movies. But you guys do it with nerd people?
With nerd people?
With nerd actors? Only comic book movies and shows?
Dude, you're connected to Vin Diesel, man.
I know I am.
You're one step away from your, icon.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm more of a rock guy now than Vin Diesel. Or, yeah, more of a rock guy. Yeah.
Okay. The Rock was in Jumanji with Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan was in Guardians of the Galaxy. She plays Nebula.
Jeez, it all comes back to Guardians.
Well, yeah, it's because it's Brendan's
Right?
big movie
Dang.
that he said no words in,
Right.
but he smiles like a handsome man.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for this breaking news.
5 things every healthy married couple does.
We can't say one of them. Go ahead. My bad.
This, no, I don't, no. They don't ever talk about divorce?
Well, duh. Can't say the D word,
Can't
man.
say the D word.
You cannot. Told that long ago.
They remember that marriage is not 50-50, it's
100.
100.
Yeah.
It's so lame.
It is. Thanks.
You know, it's It's almost like I can see Dorothy Jeter coming up to you and just going, marriage isn't 50-50.
Steven, remember, it's 100-100. I was actually having a good conversation with the pastor friend about that yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because unfortunately, like when people don't, it takes two people to give 100%.
That's right.
And if one person's not,
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that they start every day with fresh eyes? That's right. Every day you wake up, I got a fresh pair of eyes, and I desire to love you unconditionally.
Wait.
Yeah. Even your ups and downs, dude. I just love you with these new eyes that I got.
You got new eyes every day?
Every day. Lord gives me new eyes.
That reminds me, I got to go pick up my contacts. I still haven't picked them up.
Yeah, I'm really just pulling articles from Relevant magazine right now. That's what I'm doing.
Rosalind, by the way, she played 6 Degrees of Separation with her husband on Sunday, and every single actor was somehow linked to Don't Sweat the Small Stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My husband took a picture with Steve-O once upon a time. I was cracking up because husband was slightly impressed. And now he's got 6 Degrees of Separation to famous actors.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Go watch our YouTube show, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, where we interview really awesome people like Brendan Fair and the karate hottie, Michelle Watterson.
Oh, okay.
We're in a infrared sauna hanging out. It's a good time. Season 2 coming soon.
Somebody said, oh, yeah, Dax Shepard.
Dax Shepard.
Yeah, Dax Shepard.
Yeah.
Easy. Dax Shepard was in Chips, the remake with Michael Pena. Michael Pena, who plays Paul Rudd's best friend in Ant-Man. Ant-Man is in Infinity Endgame movie. We could just say Civil War, because that'd make it easier. But he was in Endgame, along with, let's go a different route, Bradley Cooper.
Oh.
Who is in Guardians of the Galaxy with Brendan Fair. It really all just comes back to Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Just connected.
Just connected.
Yeah.
You're connected to Dax Shepard, buddy.
I am. I'm connected to everybody.
You really are.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shall we take another break?
Well, we've got one last to take.
One last to take, guys, and then we're going to get out of here. So hang out with us. We'll be right back. Okay.
Stephen Furtick makes it come alive in this Star PowerPoint.
Sometimes God will upset your priorities to show you his power in a new way. And I know it's hard to clap for that. But if God has been doing some unusual things in your life lately, and it seems difficult to get Jesus to follow your agenda, maybe he is reordering your priorities. Maybe what was important to you then shouldn't be important to you now, and he's trying to show you an order of importance. That's how you can know when the presence of God is really increasing in your day-to-day life. It will shift your priorities. Goosebumps don't prove the presence of God. I get goosebumps off of Bruno Mars every time. Goosebumps and feelings don't prove the presence of God. What proves the presence of God in my life is when my priorities begin to align with his.
That's a PowerPoint on Star 88.
Lost in the cracks. That was me before your love came around. Fading to black. Cause I was living with the power out. And I was thinking I could handle this. Get me up and out from under this. Nothing happened when I pulled the switch. But then you hit the lights on my heart. Till there was nothing left of the dark. I was like a night with no stars. But then you hit the lights. It's like you hit the lights on my heart. Till there was nothing left of the dark. I was like a night with no stars. But then you hit the lights. Why do we try to look around with our eyes shut closed, blind to lead the blind? Nobody really knowing where to go. And I was thinking I could handle this. Get me up and out from under this. Nothing happened when I pulled the switch. But then you hit the lights on my heart. Till there was nothing left of the dark. I was like a night with no stars. But then you hit the lights. It's like you hit the lights on my heart. Till there was nothing left of the dark. I was like a night with no stars.
Katie Hurst. Okay, bye.
What's going on in the news today?
A Chinese woman bluffed her way into Mar-a-Lago this past weekend as the president was playing golf at a nearby club.
President Trump is threatening again to close the border.
A border shutdown would have an immediate economic impact.
Security is more important to me than trade.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi advised former Vice President Joe Biden to keep his distance after two women accused him of touching them inappropriately.
Dozens of women accusing a hospital of a shocking invasion of privacy.
Hidden motion-activated cameras at Sharp Grossmont Hospital recorded patients without their knowledge.
Police arrested the man they believe murdered rapper Nipsey Hussle.
Another fire at a Houston area chemical plant, the second in 2 weeks.
One person was killed, 2 others injured. Boeing has now revealed they will need far more time than expected to install that software fix on its 737 MAX jet.
I've been off my game this morning. I'm letting the board control me. It's okay. Good morning, everybody. Want to go for a run after this?
No.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Beautiful running weather.
Beautiful.
Beautiful out there. Beautiful. Been eating my plantains this morning. Guys, no joke. I'm eating plantains. You don't know what the health benefits of a plantain chip are?
Yeah, they help you not want to eat food for a few hours.
You want some more?
No. I'm good, man.
If you have ulcers caused by aspirin, plantains can help. They're high in vitamin A, high in fiber, good for that digestive health.
Where did this come from? Like, what? Who?
I don't know.
Who lied to you,
No,
man?
I heard somebody, I was watching a show, and they were eating plantain chips. They got it Whole Foods or whatever. And I was like, plantain chips? Well, I like bananas, and they're in the banana family. So I want to try plantains. They help with weight control, good for your heart. Just got to be careful. You can't eat too many, because calories and carbohydrates. It's a lot. But apparently they're good for you. So Yeah. I mean, I'm not sponsored or anything by plantains, but
In 2017, Amazon bought Whole Foods and slashed prices.
Yes.
And now they're doing it again. For breakfast, try the Emu Egg Omelet. Was $34, now only ridiculously expensive.
Oh.
You can get vegan sprouted ancient maize flakes, now 20% off. Blueberry pancake flavored pork sausage with camel milk, normally unaffordable, now ask for a loan. And kale, pear, and banana ice cream made with cocoa coffee hemp, just $19 a pint. Whole Foods. You still can't afford it.
that's true. I did have to take out a loan to buy these plantain chips. They were $53.99 on sale. Plantains, guys.
Dude, that was the best thing I've ever heard in my life. Because it's true. They announced that they were like slashing prices. And you look and it's still just like, who's buying these groceries?
Yeah.
Like, who is actually doing this?
I am.
Wasabi flavored snow peas, $43.75 for a half cup.
Yeah, and I was expecting them to be sweet.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of got them. And I mean, I actually do like them.
Chili picante plantain chips, guys.
I like them, but I wasn't expecting.
Not what I was expecting at all. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's
chili picante.
Interesting.
Did you see Isotopes Park has it's a red chili, what was it? Cotton candy burger.
What?
Somebody tagged me in it. At Isotopes Park, they're selling the cotton candy red chili burger. I'd try it.
Yeah.
It's probably good.
I mean.
Ugh. Plantains do give you gas, that's for sure.
Oh, okay.
I've been holding it in for you this morning, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, fiber.
Thanks, man.
It's that fiber, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
You guys can chime in. You know, if you're in, since we're on the topic of, hipsters and shopping at Whole Foods, did you know that they're now doing yoga with lemurs?
Oh, gosh.
They call it Limoga.
No, they don't. Nobody calls it that.
I'm serious.
Wait, are you serious? Oh, my gosh. They really do. It's on the article, guys.
Yep.
Somebody did not.
That's right.
We should start a marketing firm where we
should.
just name stuff for people.
Right?
I feel like we'd be pretty good at it. Know what I'm saying?
Limoga.
That's really what
Lemurs
it's
and
called.
yoga.
Limoga.
Yeah.
Pass.
No?
Pass.
Look at these cute little lemurs, though.
Hard pass. I mean, the lemurs are cool. They make me think of Madagascar.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather do the goat yoga. Go ahead. I dare
Hey,
you.
guys.
Go ahead.
Yes, up.
So speaking
Double
of
dare.
gas,
Yeah.
back to the old Ant-Man Thanos theory.
What's up, bro?
Are we still on that topic?
I mean,
I heard gas and plantain chips and went back to Ant-Man.
no, we're not talking about that theory specifically, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, love you guys.
I love you too. Bye. Appreciate it. What's up, bro? So why lemurs, you ask, Steve-O?
Yeah, I was literally about to say that.
They're very compatible yoga partners due to their friendly and outgoing nature. You're trying to bust the stress, cut blood pressure. You want to laugh. Yogis love to laugh. And lemurs are not shy. So, they love humans. So why not a lemur? Why not? Limoga, guys. Limoga, namaste.
Man, you changed. I don't even know you anymore.
Yep.
Limoga, plantain chips. Who are you?
Well,
most people are saying plantains are gross, man. They're like sugar-free bananas.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
are. But I mean, they're not gross. They're pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you definitely probably have to get the flavored ones. But yeah, not what I expected. I don't know if I'll go back.
I'll take one. Give me one.
You want
Give me
another one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Want to give it another shot?
Yeah.
So
if I can figure out how to open this, they're childproof.
Not bad, right?
Here's the thing.
You like it, don't you?
It's weird. Oh, take those.
It's not bad. Though.
It's weird that it's supposed to be a banana.
Right.
Because it just tastes like a potato.
But
chip.
it's in the banana family. It's almost like have you had beef bacon? Oh my gosh. I got so mad. It's bacon, but it's not pork, it's beef, but it's in strips of bacon.
Okay.
So
like turkey bacon.
You think it's probably going to taste like bacon? Nuh-nah.
Yeah, well, have you had turkey bacon?
It's way better than beef bacon.
Wait, turkey bacon is?
Oh yeah. Dude,
Really?
Beef bacon is so disgusting. It's like when you take a sip of Coke and it's water and you go, oh!
Oh yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
Oh!
Like they didn't fix the
Yeah.
spritzer thingy on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no flavor.
Yeah.
And it's so gross.
That's beef bacon?
Yeah, don't ever get beef bacon. Because, just bacon in general is so delicious, has this beautiful flavor and aroma. Not beef bacon.
Okay.
Ugh. And it's super cheap because nobody buys it. That's why I bought it. I was like, this is
Oh,
really
yeah,
cheap.
this is cheaper.
This is cheap bacon.
I'm into cheap.
Okay.
Ugh.
Made me some bacon and about died. I was so mad. I was ready to throw down on this bacon.
Remember this time we chimed in and said we need to try pan-fried plantains.
Ooh.
That's where it's at.
Okay.
It's just too much work for a banana, man. Like, just give me a banana. Why
Bananas
can't I just
Foster.
eat a banana?
You ever had Bananas Foster?
No.
So good. It's a dessert.
Is it like Nilla wafers?
No, it's a dessert you cook in a pan with bananas and I don't know. It's like maple
Oh
It's
my
really
gosh.
good. Oh, it's so good. Bananas Foster. Guys, it's the cooking edition.
Yeah, I was like,
Food
man,
Hour with Dex and Steve-O.
Bananas Foster looks amazing.
I know, right? Put it over some vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot of restaurants will cook it up right at your table. They'll bring out a little hot plate, and they'll cook up the Bananas Fosters right in front of your table.
Okay.
You know, at the fancy restaurants. You know, I've been dying to do this story all week.
Oh my
Did you know different pastas work better with different sauces?
You found it.
I know.
Dang it.
I was shocked.
He's been trying to sell me this story since Monday.
I have,
guys.
and he hasn't bit. I'm just doing it. Okay? It's a slow news day. This is crazy. I had no idea. Different pastas work better with different sauces. I feel
Okay.
like I've been lied to my whole life.
Okay.
Okay? What's your favorite type of pasta? What kind of what type of pasta you use?
Linguine, fettuccine.
Okay?
Fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp.
All right.
That's my jam.
Fettuccine
Yeah.
goes best with a light cream sauce like
Duh.
Alfredo.
Boom.
Okay?
Boom.
Oh gosh, give me that all day. Spaghetti is pretty versatile though, and it also works well with the Alfredo.
Okay.
Penne.
Yeah.
Some people call it pini.
Nobody
If you're
does.
from Italy, it's
Yeah.
pini.
Penne pasta.
Penne pasta.
Yeah.
Another tube-shaped pastas goes best with sauces that are really meaty.
I hate.
You don't like the penne?
Chrissy will make this like Italian sausage dish, and she'll use like I don't like pasta that's like I don't like bow tie pasta. I don't like the weird round freaky
Really?
pasta. Yeah, just want pasta, man. I don't like weird pasta. Like I'll take an angel hair or fettuccine or linguine.
You want an angel hair pasta?
Yeah.
Best option for seafood sauces.
Yeah.
Thinner, lighter noodles match the lightness of the sauce a little better than other pastas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How about the corkscrew pastas? I like the rotini, the fusilli. That's right. The grooves hold on to the oil and herbs a little better. You know what I'm saying? We learned something new. That's right.
Thank you.
It affects the taste and all that.
Yeah.
Goodness. So, the Chef Hour with
Yeah.
Dex and Steve.
Uh-huh.
That's right. It's learning foods. Learning foods. I want to try. There's a prison menu online that I want to try. It's like all these different foods that they
Oh,
cook
my
in
brother
prison.
could help us make it. He wanted to make a cookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prison cookbook.
Mm-hmm. You know, you got your soups. You got your prison tamales.
That's right. Yes. How's he doing, man? He's doing hard time, I know. So
No,
when's he get out?
He's not doing. I mean, if you consider a life of pawn shopping and bee keeping,
Yeah.
hard time. I mean, that does sound like a hard time. Yeah.
I tell you, I've been just drinking the local raw honey
Oh yeah.
ever since somebody brought that up, and I think it's definitely helping. And it's one of those things. It's helping curve my sweet tooth.
Oh, I like that.
So I stay away. I found myself staying away from candy and stuff like junk food. And I'll literally I'll take a big old gulp of raw honey.
that natural sugar is probably
So good.
You know why it's good for your allergies?
Because of pollen.
Yes.
Because of bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you did it.
That's right.
Rodney says I'm going to try and bake a pizza with my daughter, and like Dex, I go into an Italian accent when I cook the pasta.
That is right.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's right. I'm an Italiano. No.
Nope.
I'm Italian, so I can do this.
Somebody said you're trying to have an Italian accent's cute, man. You just sound like you're from Boston.
I watch Jersey Shore. I know how they talk.
Did you see that interview opportunity with Snooki?
Yeah, I almost put in for it. Then I'm like,
I didn't put in for it either. That's
Because there's so many things I want. Because I'm a fan of the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
They brought it back.
I couldn't do it. I didn't put in for it.
I know, I didn't either.
Guys, we have a booking agent. They send us random emails like, hey, do you want to interview this person? And I was like, no. Like, never. No.
I'm surprised you didn't put in for the psychic like you did 2 years ago.
Gotta let that go, man.
Yeah, go ahead. It's the pasta hour. Go ahead, yeah. Hello.
I got a missed call from this number.
Oh! No better way to end our day than with a phone call from the birthday boy himself.
Yo, dog.
What are you doing, bro?
Who is this?
Oh gosh, man, come on. You know me.
Yeah,
No,
dude,
you know me.
Oh, hey, me. Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
guys. Hey.
Birthday. What's it like? Like, what's it like, man? How you feeling? How you feeling?
It's once you hit 50, it's downhill. So
50.
I'm much further down the hill. Hey, you know what's weird on your birthday is getting texts from numbers that you don't recognize, and I'm like, "Hey, it's happy birthday, old man." I'm like, "Thanks," and I have no idea who it's from.
We didn't give your phone number out on the radio.
No, you guys.
No.
Hey.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Birthday song?
What birthday song?
Chuck E. Cheese? You're like 60, man.
No. No, just any birthday song.
You got
birthday
it.
song.
I'm going to sing one for you, okay?
Any song.
Can I sing one for
Yeah,
you?
from son
You take care of me?
to the father.
Here we go.
This is for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one going out to Bill Peterson on his 63rd birthday. Here we go. Bill Peterson, I love you so much. You take care of me.
What?
You give me bed, you give me food, you give me love. I love you too. Bill Peterson. Good little stuff. Pollen is killing me.
Oh, man. That was amazing.
Are you guys in Phoenix yet?
No, we're driving. We're only just past Laguna.
All right. Well, drive safe. Tell Kay I said hi.
Yeah.
Kay, they say hi.
And we'll hi.
And again, if anybody out there would like to wish Bill a happy birthday, that's 248-321.
8467.
It's good, man. It's good.
All right.
Guys.
Good.
Love you too.
Love you
Happy
too, man.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye. Okay, bye. See you later, guys. I love you.
Greatest man in the world. Greatest man in the world. You're so lucky to have two dads.
I know.
I just
2 dads and 2 moms.
I just never wanted one, man.
I got 2.
Just never wanted
gosh.
one. Yeah.
I'm so loved.
Yeah, you are. That's great, man. That's so cool. You're gonna have to lend me one day. You know,
dude.
I've always just wanted one.
No.
So it's cool.
He is the best dad. I love him so much. Steve-O's jealous. He's the villain of the show.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I got to work on that.
Wow, that one was terrible.
It's a tough one.
Man, you should have ended on that
I know.
birthday.
I should have.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's okay.
Hey.
They can't all be gems.
We're done. We're out of here. Have a blessed day.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
I said bye.
That's all we got. There ain't no more. That's right. Time is tight. It's the end of the show.
Here's Skip Heitzig with a word about Calvary College.
I'm thrilled to invite you to take your life's purpose to a whole new level.